What up, what up, what up? Good morning, Age of Origins! Guys, we have Void that is less than, 5 days away, 4 days away? And they got some tough voids. There's some tough voids. And I want to hear about what everyone else's voids are. My void in 736 is against 552. Okay, so 552, we did face them in Frenzy once before, and they did win. They did win. They come with numbers. They come with numbers. So with that being said, we all know Frenzies is different than Void because there are people in Frenzy they're just gonna go through every last troop is gone, and I get it. But in Void, you can't do that. You can't do that. But on the other hand, someone like me going in and hit and I see 20, 30, 40 people reinforce, yes, I will retreat, get my points, and get the fuck out. But if you don't, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. So people that are in here, tell me what you think about your voids. Who are they with, and who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is gonna win it? Don't everyone be shy now. You guys were all just talking before I hit live.
I have a 1046.
1046. Let's check out 1046 real quick.
It's the only merged nation up here in the thousands that's not locked.
That's not locked.
That's unlocked. That's not a locked nation. They merged with 1015 a long time ago.
Wait, this globe, that whole globe that whole globe was just nothing but locked nations. I remember a few
I don't know if ours is, but
like 6 months
uh,
ago.
yeah, I had posted it and you looked through this nation.
So
They're
let's see.
they're a young merge.
Yeah, but okay. So what's the top city that you guys have?
We have a C38 and a C37,
Okay.
but they're strong. Like I'm gonna be honest, we're probably gonna stomp this nation.
Oh, you're gonna stop this nation?
Yeah.
Their officers, the highest guy they got in there for their officers is 6'5". So and it's a 37.65. That is below average right now. Because a 38, you want to be a red 10. So right now, the officer wise, that's below average. Check out the Titans. Titans aren't doing too bad for a 37. I'm not gonna lie, it's not doing too bad. Warplane, Warplane's doing good actually. So I mean, the only thing you got to worry about is that top guy, that top person. If you have that 38, and your 38's officer, where's your 38's officer at?
We have a 37 at 9.7 million and a 38 at 8.7 million.
Oh, oh.
If you go look, we're pretty solid. You put us in that last video of yours at the end.
Yeah, yeah, I did. And
Yeah,
you guys got numbers too, so
yeah,
that's something that this nation's gonna have to be aware of because this is Void, and Void is unforgivable. It is unforgivable. You like some players. I mean, they do dump $20,000 U.S. dollars into just troops, and you get hit with a fucking 60 pack coming at you. That's 20 G's gone. Like that's no joke. And I think that's why all of us play this game still is because we know that cost that guy $20,000. That's a $20,000 hit. So, but I mean, their top guy only 35 million BP. So that's not even five full fleets. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
they will be hiding their troops. So you will be, I guarantee you will be having to set traps. We'll be having to set traps. Let's see what your nation is. What 1028, right?
1038.
I was close. Give me a break. I was close. 1038. I passed it. No, I didn't. I just gotta find it. You can tell I've had coffee, right?
It's right there. You just were on it. Go back. It's the Canadian flag there. We have a
All right, here you
freaking
go.
Canadian.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so got the 38, got 37, 36. Okay, okay, all in the same alliance. That's good. That's good. You got Moon Hunter. That's in. I think these are Japanese or Korean.
Korean, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll notice like throughout your entire game, it's going to be very, very hard to get the Koreans or the Japanese players to join, unless like, is their alliance just Korean?
No, so there was a Korean alliance, then they we got them. They merged to our number two, which is kind of a Russian alliance. But some of the Koreans have come here, like the actual ones that are good and fight a lot.
Okay, that's
But
good.
most of the Koreans there do not fight much at all.
That's good. That's good. So this guy is eventually going to get probably, hate to say it, Maru, if you're going to hear it, you're eventually going to get zeroed out because you're just not with people that can protect you. So like a team attack, whatnot, he's just going to start losing points over and over again because he's not with the main squad. It's going to happen. It happens all the time. All right, let's check out officers. Yeah, yeah. 9-7. You guys are right where you need to be. This guy is literally right on track at 37. He's ready to go to 38. Honestly, if and
We're cooking 38 on that account right now.
us two are
So
cooking it.
it's a mid range though. It's mid range. So those
Well,
What does
that's
top
a
that
two account
mean?
those top two accounts are both mid range.
that's good. That's good. Okay,
Yeah,
so being that these are mid-range accounts, okay, when you guys do those team attacks, only send your fucking rockets. That is it.
yeah.
For you top players, that's all you send. Make sure everyone else, when you're attacking, is front and back and no middle row troops. Other than zombies, send zombies. But only these two are just straight mid troops only. Okay, that will definitely help out a lot. The second one of those long range players that with like 250 or 300 mid range attack joins, your stats in these two are going to jump down. So
How do you know that those guys are mid range?
because
I
the a gentleman in here from Kent,
yeah.
he's in the
Oh, okay,
yeah
okay. I'm sorry, my bad.
That's my nation. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm
Well,
sorry. I just logged in, and that was the
I
first thing I heard.
yeah.
But I mean, those are going to be some powerhouse for your guys' globe. If you guys do what I say, and Jalis is here too, he's played on mid range, and he knows what mid rangers can do in a team attack. He can back me. They're gonna fuck people up like a lot of
You
troops.
you will see if your strongest cities are mid range, and you give them the proper team attack formation, the melee up front, you'll see them probably kill double what your best long range will be. If you don't have any T13 um, cannons, they will post some sick kills.
Oh fuck
Yeah,
yeah!
they eat. I play on that the boogeyman account.
So to
Gotcha,
give you an
gotcha.
idea where I'm at, Barry's account, nice city, great city, way stronger than I am stats wise. If we go in a group attack, all things equal, I send like 12 and a half K tanks, and then I send whatever I can for rockets. He does the same for tanks, same for long range. I mean, our kills are I'm coming out slightly higher sometimes.
They're enormous. They are enormous. So I mean that's I'm gonna have to say solo attacks on mid ranges. It could be iffy. It can go either way, depending how the opponent, how his fleet formation, if he knows how to set up and how to counter a mid range count. It can go to where it doesn't get as many kills as you would expect, but it's definitely going to be good. Definitely
Yeah,
going to
Don't.
if you lose your melee, it's gonna be bad.
be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the mid rangers that are even lower stats than myself, they get more kills usually on the group attacks. But
Absolutely.
when we get smacked, they also get a lot more deaths too, or losses.
Facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
So with mid range, you kill more, but you lose more.
Right.
So you're like literally constantly recruiting troops. And that's like honestly, that's like one of the only downfalls is that you're constantly recruiting troops. But I mean, we all are. We all are. So I mean, is it
Or it's like Ronaldo says, just spend $80,000, sir.
spend $80,000? Why not? Right? Did
Okay.
anyone did anyone get these? Like you have to go all the way down to 100 hour packs to actually get her, and it's only 10 of them. Did anyone really truly spend that to get these Freyas?
The
I know
suckers
there
did.
are. Who did?
The suckers.
Well, I mean, okay, so me, my personally myself, I wouldn't because it's too much to get down to 100 without getting any of the Freya frags. I personally
You,
wouldn't do it.
you want the Santa fireworks, don't lie.
Oh yeah, I actually got plenty of them. But for people that have more money and they know what to do with, or they're really focused on getting that shit done. 10 frags, I just it's just too much for me to get that little. But there are players that they just want to get it over with and done with and get it out of the way, so they just push it, and I get that. There's nothing wrong. I mean, the gold itself, you get up there, you're spending quite a bit there. But I mean,
I think on those frags is better to kind of be patient, you know. So at the beginning when it was long, when she was out, you can get like I think like until 3 stars probably the frags to get her until 3. But then after that, I don't think it's worth it to pay all that money. You know, just be patient and get the cheaper ones. At least that's what I will do.
on a low spending, like on a low spender and a mid spender, I agree 100%. But as like a whale spender, um, they're gonna get every single one of these. You
Oh
know,
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
because
for sure.
like they're gonna get it. I'll tell you exactly what they're looking at when they're looking at this. They're looking at the frags, the 20 gold, the speeds, and this one right
Mm,
here, the fleet expansion. Other than that, they don't want anything. That's all they
yeah,
want. That's all they want. That's the only thing that they're buying them for. These fireworks, they probably already got 300 of that, or 200 or 300 of them. They don't need them.
Easy.
These they might want the 8 hours. I get that. Okay, so the 8 hours sort of help recruit, but everything else is garbage.
hmm
If you're up there spending like that kind of shit, you already maxed at level 70 for your commander skills. So I mean, yeah, that's
I
in
tell everyone in my alliance not to fuck with those packs. They're a ripoff.
now if the well, okay, let me rephrase that. So if those frags were like the $5 up to about $14, I think that yeah, right here.
Right.
If they're
Yes.
up in here, given 10 each, oh yeah, I would say
Oh,
fuck yeah, you know,
definitely.
because that's like what 14 plus 10, so that's 24 plus 5. You're talking about $30 for like 30 frags. Okay, that's $1 a frag, and you get all these the little extra little things. That's fine. I would do that. That's a no brainer. But like you gotta spend a lot to get to those frags, and they're just not. Yeah, I can.
What I've always done is when the new officer comes out, until I get to 5 stars, I buy the first 3 weekly packs. And then after I get to 5 stars, I cut it down to the first 2 weekly packs. It's just the cost per item just goes so much higher after the third weekly, the third level of packs.
Well, the weekly packs are kind of really important to get because you want to get that breakthrough. The breakthrough is good. Okay,
Right.
level one breakthrough not so good, but once you start leveling up that breakthrough, it is really strong. Um, and then you be able, like for me, I went with both. I wanted to open up the tier and I wanted to get the breakthrough, so I opened up the tier first on mine so I can get more melee HP. I haven't got the gold of it yet, but I did get double purple or double A's of melee HP. If But I like to save these until I can get it to max out. To me, that's the cheapest and the fastest way to do it. Just save everything you have till you can just max out one. So you're literally uh, not like not doing like this. Like you got a 30, you got a 13, a 7, 12. Just go all the way to 30. Get it out of the way. That's how I personally do it. But um, like I don't even got my fucking Selena maxed out yet, but I got some pretty good stats. Like I went
Woody,
with
it seems like those packs have to be obviously for your whales that are maxed out. But
yeah,
then,
yeah.
if you're in a new nation and you're chasing someone that has been playing longer than you, then one way to try to catch them is to light your money on fire and buy those packs and try to get your officer ahead of theirs.
You're right. You're right.
Maybe somebody like that, and then finally, I would just guess anybody that's maybe getting a holiday gift and spending money poorly, maybe they're buying. I mean, I don't buy those either. I'm with you, but those are the three types of people I could see maybe spending money.
Yeah, like
I,
Ronaldo and stuff like. Yeah, I can see Ronaldo going all out like that. Yeah, I mean, because he's at the point where he's just buying it for the gold. Actually, I don't even think he needs any gold. He's just buying it to buy it. Oh, this
I don't think he has gold. I think it rolled over to platinum now.
right, the black card. I think it went from to gold to plastic. Gold to plastic. Like yeah, but I mean, I don't
What
care.
I've always tried to do with the people in 552 and in my alliance, because you see a lot. You talk about our numbers when we come. A lot of that is keeping players in the game, and you get a lot of these players that get financially frustrated at times, especially with us, because we're one of two nations on our globe that hasn't had a second merge. And um, so I always advocate cost per item. Try to keep that financial stress off a lot of these players that don't have unlimited funds.
Let me ask you something, Gen X from 552, because you are going against me and Void. What is going through your nation's mind? Knowing that you're up against a monster player, a monster city, knowing if you do get caught, one hit could possibly zero you guys out, zero that person out. What goes through players like your guys's minds when you're up against something like that? Because you're not the only one that has to think about that when they're like when they see the void and it's like fuck. Like what goes through your head? Like, are you gonna say fuck it and try to zero me out? And which if you do, and if you can, dude, record it. Record it. I have no problem showing it.
Well,
That's a very humble question, huh?
I don't know if we can zero you out, but
where's that winner's attitude? Come on now.
we just advocate discipline, and hiding your troops and doing all the right things. But we have bubble drops too, just like everybody else. I think that we have less than other nations have, because we stress it so much.
Well, I did go, like I said, we went up against you guys in Frenzy and we lost. We
Right.
lost it. So, and there was a video of it and it showed, you guys reinforced quite a bit. But let's say that if you did try, here's a past report: 57 people tried to take me. They only killed 268,000 troops. So
uh,
I mean, this was back in March. Don't get me wrong. So, you guys have gotten bigger. You guys have gotten stronger as well, and I get
Yeah,
it.
our top city has gotten Harry Balls. He's gotten a lot stronger. He's 41 now.
Oh, I was checking him out, dude. I was checking his.
Woody,
Yeah.
how was their formation on that battle report?
Let me look back.
Like, did they actually send like group attack, or did everybody send anything they wanted? The
That-
198 res.
Oh God, please don't tell me. Well, I'm trying to look for the big guy right here. Here's a big guy. So
They're sending everything.
they're
Okay.
sending everything in the kitchen table. So this wasn't a proper. Well, what is this? Yeah, he's long range. So he sent mid. Well, he didn't send too many.
But that's gonna still fuck your.
Yeah,
stats over.
that's gonna fuck the stats up right there. Just those, literally just those 594 troops, or we'll just say 1,000. Looks about 1,000. Of those rockets, they fucked up any mid rangers that were in there. Fucked up their stats. Let's say if the mid ranger was at 1,000, it would drop them down to like 800, 850, just because of those 1,000 fucking rockets. So I mean, and this is stuff like you guys are eventually gonna learn. Honestly, my nation, they're still trying to fucking pick it up. I've told them many times, and it's just not clicking. So like they go and send whatever, and I'm just like, here I go, here I come to ruin your day, kind of shit. And like, I
Well,
like
a lot of that too is at least for us. We send out an alerts when we have a big hit come up, and a lot of people will just jump on real quick, and they don't have time to set up a proper fleet. But we do advocate having a proper fleet set up in your save formations
right.
for those occasions, but not everybody does it.
So the best time to set it up, a proper fleet, would be Elite War. You go on Elite War, and you do your whole max whatever, max troops, extended whatever, so on and so forth, and set up a max fleet right there, and save it from there. Save it from there and keep it in there. And even if you run out of troops with that kind, still keep it there. So when you do get those troops back, it will always be there. Now, if you get a buff for more fleets, you just add a little bit more, to each one. Like just put a little bit more in there. That way, it's always saved to where if you do have that mass hit, You just click 1 or you click 7 or whatever number, it's there. You ain't got to worry about it. It's there. Um, that's something that you want to definitely keep there. Like I said, as your level goes up or you get more fleet that's available, you just put a little extra in there. You filter them in. But that's the way you want to do that, and then have an extra fleet, another fleet for when you're not buffed up, um, and then a fleet for when you're going solo on a city. Because a solo hit on a city, it takes so much more front line than it does on a team attack. Let's say a team attack, most people are spending what, 10,000 tanks or 10,000 shredders per person, which should be average of what they should be sending. But you go on a solo attack, you're putting 30,000 shredders up front. For say a 41 hit a 40, you're putting 30,000. So you got to have so much front line, and when you have them, set, use up the first three, and save them. So that way, it's always going to be there, no matter what. Even Elite War, when you run out of troops, you can just switch over to the next one until you just have no more.
Yeah, that's basically what I do. And then I maximize my save fleet when I hide troops. And, that's when I add my extra EMPs if I recruited more,
So you guys, I know I'm not going to be your main target. I know that. But I know that you guys are going to probably try to target some of our bigger players, the 41s. I mean, I already know what I'm going to target. Um, Watch out, hairy balls. Uh, but I mean, you talk about like BP wise. I can already tell you, when you guys are looking at this, you're like, okay, we can take any of these guys down, and you can. So I mean, I try to stress to my other players, like, hey guys, be careful.
Well, I've been wanting to ask you this, Woody. That frenzy we had,
Hmm.
what happened to your other top players? They basically weren't there.
Um,
We we
I
trimmed one
honestly,
of them in Void.
well, this
Not sure he was
was
too happy.
this was back in. Hold on, I have to pull it up. Um, I remember what you're talking about because I think I posted up that video.
It
It
was a
was
few months ago, but I remember we noticed that, your other top players, it was you and, like one or two of them. You never had like 4 or 5 of your top players with you on the tags.
so we are split up kind of like time wise. So there's times where they're online, and the other times it's 4 o'clock in the morning, kind of deal.
Right.
So they're not online. So that's one of the downfalls about before having your second merger is that even though you got everyone in the top alliance, you're still not on the same time zone, and that causes issues. I'm looking for the frenzy between us right now, so bear with me.
I just remember overall, it's been a little while, but I remember looking back at even the strongest commander stats. You didn't have most of your top players in the top 20.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is true. Um, I
Because
don't.
if you guys would have came with all your firepower, we would have had a lot more trouble than we had.
Well, in frenzy, some people play, and some people they save all they have for void.
Yeah.
Me, everyone here, they like to see what happens in frenzy, void, whatever the case might be. So, I'm always fighting unless I decide to truly sit out. And usually, frenzy, I'll try to I tell my alliance every time, guys, I'm sitting out, I'm sitting out. And usually, what happens is the other enemy nation starts talking shit, and I'm like, well, there was your chance for me to sit out, and I ended up going it. I ended up going hard on it, and here it is, right here. I'm gonna mute it.
Diablo 4
And I'll try to speed it up a little. Come on, I don't. All right, so you guys are really good at sending reinforcements. Like, look at this. Or I think we're actually in there reinforcing. No, I don't know. Can't really tell. Can't really tell. No, we are. I think we're reinforcing, and you guys got 39 coming in still, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, we were averaging 15 to 20 more per tower hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, you guys gave me a run for my money. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'd come in and you guys would just always had people. That's not it. You guys always had people ready to attack. I think this is you guys. I don't know. Yeah, right here. You guys got 25 and 27 every in. We only got 5 in there. So, I mean, you guys' reinforcement is top key. It's key. So,
Yeah.
that's
And it's
that,
been great. We had about a year and a half period where we were in civil war and all that crap. And
right.
once all stupid shit ended and we all consolidated, we've been pretty solid as
Well,
far as participation goes.
right. Well, I'm hoping for, and I know you don't want to hear this, but I'm hoping for a win. I'm not gonna go hard this one. I do got some personal stuff that I gotta attend to. Besides this right around Christmas, but I got some personal family stuff I do gotta attend to. So if you see me, it's not gonna be the whole entire time. Like usually I'll sit 24 hours in void. Nah, I'm not gonna do it this time. Sorry.
Yeah,
So
you're not gonna see many of us either. I mean, it's just that time of year.
yeah.
It's gonna be tough for me personally as well.
Well, right now we're getting spanked. No, we're spanking you guys. What the fuck? How did that change? How did that
Uh,
change? How did that change?
when,
Wait a minute.
when we go into KE, whether it's Frenzy or Void, typically we're way behind. I mean, that's just
That's
typically
that's a
we
smart
make
thing to do, though. That's a smart thing to do. People are all like, "What do you mean going in behind, being smart?" Oh fuck yeah! I love coming in from to like Void or KE behind because the enemy nation that's in the lead,
strategy.
the
It's
over
not a strategy. It's just our players. We don't have we've got our first 41. We're 3 years in now, and we've got our first 41. So we don't have like a Woody. You know what I'm saying? That's putting that kind of money into their city.
not even when you
Um,
first not even when you first wake up,
huh?
not even when you first wake up,
What do you mean first wake up?
have a Woody.
Oh.
Oh, I had to, man. I had to.
not in a few years. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's just we don't have that top mega whale. Our top city is a really strong city, but comparatively to another nation that's been playing for almost 3 years, it's we don't have a mega whale. Um, but we are pretty disciplined. As you found out during Frenzy.
Yes. Yes, I found that out. Hold on, I gotta say everyone says hi. All right, there you go. Well, but I mean, if you look at your lineup, okay, so if I look at your guys' lineup and your kills, this right here is going to tell me how good you guys participate. Okay, so look at all these kills that you guys. Obviously, your number one guy is going to have the most kills because he's the strongest. He's going to kill more, even when you guys are in a team attack. I get that. That's good. So you guys are very active. I mean, look at that. You don't got people down in the 20s, the 30s. You got 40s and stuff like that. Like 38 is at your 100. That's I mean, even though that would be considered to be a farm, but still a farm with 38 million kills. That's not bad. So you guys are very very active, and very participated in a lot of kill events. That's good. That's good. That like for me as an enemy nation coming in, that tells me that you guys are fighters. What tells me that you guys are gonna be hard to fight is your BP. If I can get back to it, yeah. This is what's going to be hard to overcome is that your BP is so low that you can hide all your troops. So, like Matrix, he's at borderline. He's borderline to where he can hide them, and he might not be able to hide maybe like 100,000 troops. So I mean, yeah, he'll be on my radar, but everyone else can hide their troops, so it's going to be hard to fight. There's going to be traps. I promise you. There's going to be traps. That's the only way I know it's going to have to get it. But if I go into a nation like yours and I see that you guys are able to hide your troops, this and that, that tells me the first couple phases we have to take the lead. So we have to take the lead in Void in the first 4 phases because we have to make you guys come here to fight. You see what I'm getting? Like, no one wants to lose Void, unless you're up against a nation that there's like, if I'm up against nation 621, which is Great One's nation, there's no. I'm not even bothered. I take the L, or Liga's nation, take the L. There's not even one wrong move, and Woody is no longer Woody anymore. He's like Toy Story Woody. He's no longer Andy's mom's favorite adult toy. So, but yeah, or we're here against Holbrook in 785. Shit, I don't want to see that nation because I already know every single one of them are going to put up 500 million points just in recruiting. And it's just like, well, if I try, we got all those 41s waiting for my Titans to come out. It's nope, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, they just kicked our ass in Elite War the other day.
Well, you knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Come on now, you knew that was going to happen.
We have the same problem too, though. We also have to recruit to get in front. Otherwise, people will just shield.
Well, that's another a con for having a mega nation, very strong nation, is people are very intimidated against a nation such as that. They look and see, oh fuck, we got 785. There's no fucking way we're gonna win it. Fleet for fleet, city for city. There's no way. So they're literally gonna recruit really heavy and just shield and go visit the grandma, go visit their mom, go visit the girlfriend, whatever the case might be, but they're not playing the game. They got that 1 day bubble up, or maybe even a 3 day bubble up, and they're logging out.
Yeah, I don't blame them at all. I mean, but that's just the game. We have to recruit to make them decide if they want to fight or not. Just like you.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. That's how you gotta do it. But as for going into like void, like I was saying earlier, going into a void, I like going into voids below, being down on points going into kill event, because the enemy nation gets overconfident. They think, oh, we got a lead, this and that. People make mistakes. A lot more mistakes when they're ahead than they would coming from behind. And I know that sounds weird, but it's true. It is very true. People get overconfident, and it's usually the farms, or it's usually those 34s or those 35s that just because you see a 41 port here, they think they're safe. Well, if I got 5 fleets out, you're not safe anymore. Like you're like a duck sitting there doing nothing. I got 5 fleets out. I don't know what to tell you. I'm watching you burn at this point. That's what people they don't get. Or like a 36. Oh, 36s are known to do that. And those will be. What's that?
Do you have the problem in your nation also where, say you're in that situation, especially Frenzy, you're up by, I don't know, 1 billion, 2 billion, something like that, and then people start playing to open their chests, and then they say, what's the problem? We're already winning anyways.
Yep, I sure do.
How do you deal with it?
I zero them out. In the middle of Frenzy.
Fair enough.
In the middle of Frenzy, zero them out. And I'm sure there's plenty of people in here that has seen me do that shit. Like, many people see me, like, literally, guy drops his bubble, I see it. I'm fucking speeding halfway across the fucking nation to zero him out with 5 fleets. And the enemy's sitting right here, like, what the fuck?
Never seen that before. Never.
What happens after the frenzy though? Is it just over then or what?
Depending if they send me a message. If they send me a message saying sorry, like the whole my bubble drop. If it was a true bubble drop kind of deal, not the whole fucking I just got to tell them it's a bubble drop. They're getting zeroed out. Like, and usually they're being kicked out of their own alliance, and they do it to themselves. Like, for instance, my nation, fam. If someone does that shit in Frenzy, they will kick them out right afterwards and zero them out. Like, because, if you have a nation that's trying to win, your first, second, and third alliance is trying to win, they get it. They know it has to be done. And if they see something like that happen, they'll zero them out themselves. So, but if they can't, you get that message, say, hey, Bubbles dropped. He's out of the alliance. Go ahead, take care of it. And, well, that's when we take care of it.
Well, one frenzy, we went up against Tip, and I remember watching him zero out like 6 of his own nation's city, that shit, and just back to back to back. He just wasn't taking it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what you got to do. The older nations, they understand this. We've been here. We've done it. So many times to where that's the way it is. I used to play with Jalis in 373 with Ram, and that was like literally what we had to do. Uh, I don't know how many times I've seen Jalis and Ram literally zeroing people out right in front of the enemy nation, like right fucking in front of them. Just zero them out, sending 5 dicks right at them. And
Many a times.
many times.
What? Yeah, I was about to say that well, older nations probably is more kind of easy to do something like that.
Well,
But because in 994 we do that. If we see someone dropping the bubbles or something, whatever, yeah, we go and or we send our C41 and take care of it, right?
Right.
And but no one has done that before, meaning like kicking someone out and zero it afterwards, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well,
So okay, let's say it's like this 38 that's for sale right here. If every
250
void,
bucks.
uh, he wants to actually he's not asking for much, but anyways, if he's always bubbled, I mean always bubbled every single void, and it just slipped once, and he's been there 3 years, it slipped once. I'm not. I will send him reinforcements, and I will protect the city as much as I can, like because he'd be a key player. But if it's a re-eventing thing that every void the bubble drops, and he can't get, that's something that you got to make a decision. Like, okay, well he's a 38. I don't care. He keeps on letting that bubble drop. He's a lot now considered to be a liability, and you got to take care of him. Like
Yeah,
zero him
yeah,
out.
that's a thing, right? Last frenzy, we have this guy who pretty much is kind of fat, So anyway, the guy
So
is
wait, you said
strong,
you said he was fat.
Yeah, fat in terms of a lot of troops, right? I
Okay.
mean, his stats is good, but mostly his BP is troops.
Okay.
Anyway, so he's very active in regular events, not much on KE because obviously he can't hide all those troops. But he never had his or let his bubble drop. So we're good with it. But
So
last frenzy for how I don't know for a long time. It was the first time he let his bubble drop. Right, we couldn't reach him, nothing, whatever, and we knew he got like I don't know, like 3 million troops or something like that, and we were pretty tight with that frenzy, and we were like, "Fuck, what we gonna do?"
what nation are you?
Um,
What nation are you?
994.
994.
Yeah. So point is that what we did is we got some big ass skins for our city, and we covered him around to hide him. Uh, so and then like 2 hours later, he obviously no one saw him from the other nation, so he didn't got any hit. But we were like, "Fuck this motherfucker." So we cover him, we hide him, and then
Tomar,
he's like, "Oh, thank you,"
you're talking about this
and
guy,
that's it.
right?
Which one?
This guy.
No, 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 no. That's okay. It's a pussycat. I think it's a little lower on but he's at 34.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see you.
pussycat.
I
That
see you.
yeah, that's me. Yeah. So yeah, it's somewhere there. But he's pussycat. Probably you're gonna see him faster on the BPs. Oh, he's right there. The 36. The number 36, I think it is. Let me see. Can you scroll up a little?
Where is he at? Oh, right here, 38. So he's got 37. That's borderline right there. That's borderline for a 34. He might. I don't think. Actually, no. I don't think he can hide all his troops. Yeah. That's risky having a 34 to have that many troops. Unless he can truly hide them. If he can truly hide them, then that's fine. But if he can't truly hide them, then he has to get it down to the point where he can hide all 5 fleets, or else he's going to be a liability.
Do y'all set troop limits?
In my nation, yeah,
Yeah.
we
Oh,
do.
see, we do. So
We do.
a 34, I believe a 34 is limited to 2 million.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't even remember how many 2 million troops would be. I think it'd be like what 30.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Is it okay? Well, I
It's a
mean,
lot.
if he can hide his troops, then that's no problem.
No, yeah, it's
But
not a problem because he, like I said, he usually. I mean, it's been a while since I saw him participating on KE,
oh, I can tell by the
but
kills.
yeah, exactly. So, but he always bubbles. So okay,
Well,
whatever, right?
here's going to be a problem in the future once you guys get mergers and stuff like that. Is a player like this with only 2.9 million kills, he'd be kicked out of the alliance and sent down to the second or third alliance. And because of the kills, it shows that he doesn't participate. So when you have that team attack, and the older you get, team attacks is what counts because you're not going to be able to. A whale won't be able to solo out another city, especially with reinforcements. That right there tells me he's not going to join it. So now you've already cut one person out of your team attack that is not going to join. Versus having, let's say, another 34 that's in a different alliance that he's got like 50 million kills. You know that guy is going to, he's going to be there. So this guy would be, if it was my alliance, he would have been out at merger. Like,
What nation is this?
994.
Yes, 994.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the
I mean
kills.
that's like a casual farmer right there. Log
Yeah,
in, send the
that's-
tractors out, and go home.
That's a future.
that
That's a
looked
future
like
rebel.
that looked like
You
yeah
can't-
exactly. You just said it, a future rebel. So when
Yeah,
he
you
gets
can't support a city like that. So eventually, that guy's going to keep growing, and eventually, somebody's going to say, "Okay, this doesn't make sense," and eventually, that city will be against the rules, and eventually, you'll have a rebel. There's no other way that goes.
yeah that's
He can't empty his city, not even with 6 fleets.
that's
At 37 million. What officers? Where are his officers?
all right.
It's not that good.
Under 3 million, he doesn't even have 5-star Saki and Morgan.
You passed him. He was like 2.8.
Yeah, he doesn't have 5-star, and at 5-star you have a bigger fleet.
Yeah,
Then-
right, 3-2.
Yeah, he doesn't. I believe at 5 stars, at least 5 officers, you have some 3 point something, 3.5, depending on the level of the officer. So he can
So-
empty.
We all still do got to remember that it's still a city near the thousands. So it's 994. So this is just what we're telling you now. It's for like the future when you start becoming getting merger. You guys said you have not got a merge yet, right?
Well, even if it's close to the
No, we
thousands, though,
haven't.
that kills is way
Yeah.
too low. Like you should have had that coming out of before you even did your first void, like your first KE.
So 994, you guys are probably getting pretty close to being merge time for you. So this is the time where you have to start looking into your battle contributions and start going through each one of these and see who is participating. Void being number one and Elite Wars being number two to really go into. And if they're not participating in these guys, they're literally just sitting back collecting your gifts, for using your minerals, your farming, and stuff like that. That's something that you need to start looking into early, like you are now. That's like now would be perfect time to start really trying to
Yeah,
clean the nation.
100%. It's just that it's tough for us right now also to keep engages people. Like the very few we still playing for both things, fun and winning. It's hard for us to keep everyone else in the same page. So and
Honestly,
putting
this-
people stuff like that right now is kind of hard. I mean, we have a lot of farmers, which I hate, but also I know that if we get merch right now, we're probably gonna get fucked if we get someone way bigger than us.
Yeah,
So
and that's another thing that a lot of these players and nations don't realize that when they ask for merger is, are you ready for merger? Meaning, oh well, our nation's dead. Well,
we're not ready. I mean, if you see, I mean, we don't have that many strong battle cities. We have like I don't know, probably 20 C34s, and then like one C41 and one C38 and one C37, and that's it.
yeah, that's
So it's not good enough yet. So
Well,
Yeah.
let's see what your average. I want to look and see the average of your actual nation is for city wise. Um, so I mean, so your average is about 34s. So I
Yeah.
mean, you are looking at to where you are probably gonna receive a merge soon. Uh, but keep in mind that if players drop bubbles, and let's say that you get a merger or you got like 341s, 240s, and a couple 39s, 37s, stuff like that. They're gonna look at this. They might give you a chance, okay? They might give you guys a chance. Say, fuck it, let's just see what we can do. But that first void, if someone fucks up, don't defend him. Don't defend him at
Hmm.
all. If he gets hit, let him burn. Like,
Right. Yeah.
because if he
Yeah.
hasn't, you guys have been around for what, over a year now in the 900s.
Yes.
If they
Yes.
have, if you've done void already, if they haven't figured out the concept of void, of bubbling and stuff like that, they're not ever going to. And that it's best to get rid of it now versus them becoming a 36 or a 37, and now they got, let's just say they got 8 million troops.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I get what you're saying. That's the reason why I was kind of on the point of probably older nations is easier to do something like that because they're kind of more. I mean, you guys have more time to build your cities and stuff like that.
um,
But for us, it's more hard because the lesser people we have engaged or we let them down or burn or whatever the case is, or we burn it ourselves is it's hard to to keep people. Pretty
well,
much is that keeping
in
people.
reality, in reality, you look at it this way. Hold on, look at it this way. In reality, um, the less people you have in your nation playing active, the faster you'll get merged. And sometimes it's better to have less, especially if they are leaguers. Meaning, if you get it to where all you have are the fighters in your nation, I'd rather have one alliance only in a merger, but they're fighters, they're bubblers, or they're straight attackers, and you ain't got to worry about them, leaking points. I'd rather have that than having fucking 100 fucking people.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean
Like,
the good thing we haven't lost Frenzy or Boy for a while.
right.
So the second alliance we have, it's, I mean, I hope they don't hear me right now, but you guys suck in case someone is
Hey,
hearing from there, but because
hey,
we
Woody.
always, we,
Oh,
we
I'm sorry.
have to fight a lot back, to get back the points they lose. But yeah, I agree what you're saying. We rather to have like even 60 guys, but those 60 guys are, hell of a fighters.
Hey, Woody. You
Yeah.
know how many voids you guys have lost?
How many voids we've lost?
Yeah.
3 or 4
In what, like a year and a half?
in the whole entire time of 736. It might be 4. I think it's 4.
In 3 years, we've lost three.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
That's
We
not
don't
bad.
we just and I believe that's the number one reason why we haven't had our we're one of two nations on our globe that haven't had our second.
How is your no? How is your farmers? How's your farming in your nation?
What do you mean?
How many people are farms and how many people are not farms? Like, do
Uh,
you have a lot of people that have a lot of farms?
no,
Be honest.
we have
Because I'm coming to loot it. I'm getting any fucking minerals that you leave in there, and
yeah we
T4s. I'm gonna
have.
kill the T4s too.
You're not gonna have in our nation because we have two players that
Okay.
basically feed the entire nation.
Okay. So you got two. Well, okay. So here's the thing when it comes to trying to get a merger is Camel don't care how many wins you got. They don't care how many loses you got. They don't care how many 41s you got. They don't care how many 34s you got. What they care about is how many people log into your nation per day. So, with that being said,
Not
if you
just that. I have to interrupt you. It's not just that; it's also financially motivated as well.
I don't know. No, not at all. Not at all. And I'll
I
tell you.
disagree
I'll tell you exactly why. There's been so many times when I was in 373, no one stopped spending. No one stopped spending, and we got a merger as soon as we stopped logging into farms. Jalise is here. He can second that. He was in 373 as well, if he's still in here. So the spending thing, that's I think that's myth. It's if you have one person, let's say Ronaldo's the only person, well, we can't really use a lock nation. Great one. If he's the only person spending in that nation, why didn't he get emerged so fast?
No, I don't mean the whale spending. I mean the overall nation spending, and it kind of ties into the login that you're talking about. I think they weigh both. You know,
I mean,
um,
it's possible, but I truly think it's the login. The less people try it, stop it. Have people. You know what? If the farmers can't stop farming because they just I don't know, just can't stop, then have them only allowed to log into 2 farms per day, and let that go for a month or two. And I
well,
guarantee you'll probably get your merge.
yeah, Woody. I see. This is why I disagree because we don't have a bunch of farmers in our nation. When I say we have 2 players that feed the nation, we have 2 players that run bots and have like
Don't ever say
you
that
know.
on a live. Don't ever say that on a live.
I'll say it. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Those two players,
Opposing,
those two
you know,
players might get tracked down. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
nah,
Those
that
two,
ain't.
those two players likes to play. Let's put it that way, okay?
There you go.
It's been that. It's been that way for a long time, and there's never been an issue. And it's the only reason why I disagree with. I think it's considered the revenue amount per nation. I think it's considered.
Man, I'm getting shitty rolls. I have not got a 50,000 yet. Sorry. Fuck. That sucked. Anyways. Actually, where am I in a ranking? Guys, is there a ranking for this or no?
There isn't. Actually, I think it is. I saw it.
I don't see any.
It's just a kind of. But I don't think it is.
I feel like I got ripped off. Yeah, I feel like I got ripped off. Anyways, we gotta get back into other people's voids. I totally forgot, and I apologize. I wasn't trying to cut you off, but we are gonna get back into other people's voids. See what other people are playing in. Right here. What is this one? So 904 against 896, and so far, 904 is winning. Oh, see this right here. I'm good with 904. They're actually really strong players over there. But they got so many whales in 904 that they're going to automatically recruit heavy, whether no matter who they go after, who they're against, they're gonna recruit real heavy because all the whales over there, they want high BP. And when I say whales, they're like me, they're whales. And they want to be able to go into a void and not having to worry about bubbling. They want to get up to that 500 million BP, go against like I'm not going to say 385 because 385 would still try that, but into a semi older nation without bubbling and just try to overpower it. But yeah, that's gonna just by looking at this, they have not recruited yet. They're not in that phase yet. So, ooh, that's gonna 896. Isn't that he's in here, isn't he?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee, are you gonna recruit heavy, or are you gonna? You got plans?
I'm not sure if he's actually on the call right now.
I seen him. I seen him earlier. Maybe he logged off.
Yeah, looks like he's logged off.
Man, that's gonna be tough. I know Yahtzee. He's a strong player as well. So that's gonna be.
Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Take care.
All right. Thank you for joining. Were you talking to me or was he talking to me?
So,
Anyways,
yeah, this is one of those matchups where you just kind of scratching your head, but we're 896 isn't merged yet,
they
and
are
we're playing.
they are not merged yet.
Yeah, I'm Rally from 896. Playing 904 like just makes you wonder what they're smoking with matchmaking sometimes. But
Who is that in
we're
the
gonna give it
background?
a good shot.
So, are you guys gonna go hard, or are you guys not gonna go hard?
We're undefeated in Void, and we like to keep that streak.
Hey, Archie, can you mute your mic, brother? Archie, Archie, can you mute your mic? He's one of my friends. Did he mute it? He did. Cool. Thanks. This is you guys, right? 896? 896, yeah. Did Yahtzee change his name to Honky?
Yeah, the last time we beat them, we had a like swarm them with peace theme, so we're bringing it back.
So, did you guys have Void or did you have Frenzy against them last time?
We had Frenzy before they were merged.
Before they were merged. Man, that's gonna be. Whew.
Yeah, it's an uphill.
You guys are good at hiding your troops, right?
Yeah, for the most part. We've
Every
basically
nation's
consolidated at this point, so.
Oh man, it's gonna be rough because they're merged now and they got. I would honestly, if I was you, I'd stay away from that number one alliance.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real, stay away from that number one alliance and set traps for someone else. And then if the number one alliance sends and falls for your trap, and if it's a 41, let them burn. Because if I could tell you anything about 904, because I've seen them in Chaos Land, I've seen them in Iron Blood, and I've seen them, in those two events and in Polar. Um, if there's 141 sending, you're about to have 441 sending. They don't go solo. So,
Yeah. When we played them last time, I think Marte had a game or something that day, so it was easier to kind of work around whenever we saw Marte starting to speed around, just kind of like everybody chill and don't attack ban. But
pretend like you're sleeping.
yeah, right? Like, everyone freeze. I mean, we ended up attacking God during that frenzy
Okay.
because like halfway through, his BP had gotten low enough that we figured why not give it a shot. And turns out when we hit him the first time, none of us realized that his Titans weren't home.
Ooh.
So then we were like, okay, let's go for a second time, and then realized how bad of a choice that was.
And then you realize the Titans came home, huh?
Yeah, it was a much different result.
I'm gonna check.
But I mean, even back then, like we were still two separate alliances back then.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
but you guys have merged into one though.
Yeah, we're fully super alliance now.
So man,
I mean, on that hit back then, we double tapped, and neither of us like got very far on that hit. But looking back at the video that I saved, I feel like it would have looked like a much better report if we had been consolidated at the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When you have everyone underneath the same roof, meaning your alliance and you're active, it definitely helps out. It definitely helps out. But like Marty, don't even try, dude.
Yeah, we're not touching the top of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they already know we're not going to be.
Yeah, they're going to be scouting for you, or for your top players. They're going to be scouting. I can guarantee you they're going to try to find Yahtzee. They're going to try, and they got a YouTuber over there. So I mean, with that being said, if they do catch one of y'all, it's going to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I mean
we weren't we weren't expecting to have to face 904 anytime soon. I think all of us would have enjoyed having this matchup after we get merged because we're kind of expecting to get to be in the next pool. But I mean, now that it's
I'd say that's a
we're
good
going to enjoy
possibility.
it.
I'll say that's a good possibility. Next merge, yeah. I'd say that's a real good possibility, honestly.
Yeah.
You might want to, honestly, dude, between me and you only, I know that, we all have pride in Void. Um, maybe just let them clean your nation up for you. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I just know how we are, and we're gonna enjoy the fuck out of it while we can. But
agreed.
there's no problem with letting them do that at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. Fighting and whatnot. But if it comes to the point where even with numbers you can't, there's just no possible way. At that point, you gotta play it smart, dude. You gotta just be like, you know what, this is an L. Everyone just stay bubbled, and if you unbubble, you're on your own kind of deal. Because there's no reason to go in the void, especially if you've already tried a team attack and it failed. If you tried it twice and it failed, there's no reason to continue to try to just lose again. And that even for my nation, if we failed, like when we went up against 567, um, we tried once and failed, and that was it. I was like, guys, bubble the fuck up, leave this. It's funny because like that's an older nation, and our 34s and 35s, they're scouting and trying to hit 34s and 35s. I'm like, guys, those are all farms. Like they've been merged twice now. Like those are farms. Like that is their nation rule. Those are only T4s. Like our 34s and 35s are irrelevant in this fight anymore. Let's just stay the fuck bubbled. And yeah, that's I don't know. Have a game plan, set some traps. Personally, I would stay away from the number one alliance. It's going to be hard to hide your troops, and sometimes, a lot of times, actually, that works. Staying away from that number one alliance. Look at 373 went against 219, which is Powerhouse Nation. They stayed away from that number one alliance and got the win. It happens more often, but I would definitely, in recruiting, either figure something out if you guys going to plan on winning and that will be real expensive, or counting as a loss and lick your wounds and fight another day. It's completely up to you.
Yeah. I mean, after what 858 did, I don't think 904 is going to be caught off guard in the recruiting phase whatsoever. But
So most times, and I know 552's in here, and I know they already know this, but most times you want to wait till the last 12 hours to start recruiting. Don't show your hand when you still got 2 days of recruiting. Don't show your hand because you never know. They might recruit everything they have in the beginning, and you can not show your hand yet. They think they're gonna win, get overconfident, and then the last 12 hours come, and then it's kill event. You can blow them out of the water. Versus them just buying every fucking recruiting pack they possibly can, all the gold, this and that, just to get that win. That would be a smarter last 12 hours. Wait for that one. But any questions about that, or any strategies that you want to know? We got many educated people in here. You got guys from 28278 in here. A lot of really good people in here.
Hey, Woody,
I think,
during recruit, when do you pop your alliance skill?
Last 12 hours.
Last 12 hours.
Yeah, go ahead and tell your Gen X is from my nation we're in void with, so I already know. I already know why you asked that one. You're gonna
I'll
wait.
be honest, we don't. That's not what we do. So
Well,
I'll be.
if we, it's mainly to get used to doing it that way, because you don't want to show your hand right off the bat. Imagine this. Imagine as soon as recruiting starts, you pop that recruiting thing, and you show your hand right off the bat. Let's say you're a billion ahead from that, right? Well, the other enemy nation are waiting to see what is the actual points that you're going to put up. Okay, so all they got to beat is a billion. That's really easy to beat in when it comes to recruiting, right? So with that being said, all they got to do is literally just spend just over a billion, get the lead, and they can save the rest if they really wanted to. Especially if they're a nation that are a powerhouse nation, they don't need to spend all their recruits right off the bat. They can just spend just to get the lead and save the rest for a rainy day or for a GC.
That's the other weird thing about our nation. I don't think in any recruiting frenzy or void, I don't think we've ever had anybody finish first.
Like Void Tyrant kind of thing?
No, I mean on recruiting. We don't have a bunch of people that save up their recruits and then just recruit during the recruit stage of strongest commander is what I'm getting at.
Gotcha. Well, you guys, okay, so the cities that are coming up to the new troop level, you should always be saving.
Yes, they
for
do.
that.
But we never have anybody that's like, top 1 or 2. You know,
Right.
we always see that other nation, they'll have somebody that, goes crazy on recruiting. And we just, I don't know why. We've never had that.
Well, have your players, if they're 39 right now, actually, no, if they're 38 right now, tell them to start saving for 40 for those cannons at their long range.
Right.
Tell them to save, don't spend a goddamn one of them. Even if that means that they got to bubble the entire time, bubble. Save those recruits because once those cannons come out and you hit level 40, then you go ham and you get that 300 million score. That get that first place at that point. But this game is a longevity game, meaning it's meant to save what you have now and use it later. The more you save, the more the algorithm reads what you have, and for instance, if you have a lot of like in the beginning of the game, you know how those officer skills, the main ones, these right here, we'll just go into here. These ones right here, long range attack, melee expert, melee HP, long range expert. How long did it take you to get that? A long ass time, right? Get them,
Right.
all of them. Now, if you save them and don't break them down, and you got a lot of these, they're going to start giving you more of these than they are going to give you the ones that you don't want.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm reads they already know what you want the second you put it here. But if you have a lot more of these than you do mid-range, they're going to start giving you more of the stuff you don't want, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, that's just the way games work. They make you spend money. If you want it, you're going to spend money on it. But I want to see, I did notice that we got 621 versus 429. 429 is a powerhouse nation. 621 is a powerhouse nation. So this will be a good void. 429, I believe that's Mecha G. Am I wrong? I believe it's Mecha G.
Yeah, that's right. Mecha
Yeah.
G.
Mecha G
We
is
fought him in Frenzy. We fought him in Frenzy about a month and a half ago, and we beat him. But of course, it was Frenzy. So obviously, win or lose, we hope they come to play like they did in Frenzy.
Now, do you think that they're going to go hard and void, knowing that G1 retired?
I don't even know if they know yet, but Mecha G is not like very outspoken outside of the game, but
Right.
I know that they fought hard and they did find a lot of targets in Frenzy, and I'm sure they'll find them again in Void. So they're fighters, and like I said, win or lose, we hope they come to fight.
Well, your guys' points are close, real close.
Yeah, well, it's just started and it's just construction phase right now.
I
don't think the points during the first 4 phases is going to determine anything.
In these older nations, the recruiting points, it can be turned around within a couple hits. One good hit, someone that's got 100 million BP can turn it around to over 1 billion points. So, like, in the older nations.
Absolutely.
Now, if they got like a 5 or 6 billion lead from recruiting, that's a little hard to come back from. But I mean,
they may play a little bit more scared, like, because we did catch a few of their big guys that can't hide troops. We caught them last time we were communicating with other alliances and having them assist us, where this big guy in our nation would drop his shield and go attack him, and we would just fucking hammer him.
Yep.
but we would send at least 3 fleets. But it was frenzy, so we'll see how they play. Our guys are not going to be as bold either. So
Yeah,
I think it'll be a good
exactly.
fight.
Void is unforgiving. Like either way you look at it, Void is very unforgiving. So the older nations is more scary to play, such as yours itself, because you got so many people that can do a team attack. And being at 6-2-1 did win their GC against 3 lock nations. Yes, against 3 lock nations, and each time that they played those 3 lock nations, they still won. That right there, I mean, that's intimidating. That's very intimidating against any nation. Like they know, they know who you are. They know if they fuck up, it's fucking game over. Like $50,000-$60,000 down the drain easily, easily. But I know Mecca G. He'll recruit a lot too, especially against your nation because the caliber of way you guys play is very heavy and very you guys are not scared to attack or scared to lose troops. So I'm sure that he's probably going to recruit a lot. But then again, you guys got a lot of whales over there too. So you see that, you're going to recruit back. So, and I get it. So I'm still going to say I think 6-1 is going to win that one. I'm going to say it now.
We're definitely going to try. We were coming off our first loss since merge, and it was 564 that beat us, and they just absolutely beat us. We played terribly, and they played great. And they're the only ones that beat us before. I think they were 394 last time they beat us, and that was when we were in 524 still. So. Yeah. We've only lost 2 voids ever, and it's basically been the same nation that's beat us. So we're definitely going to play our best game this void.
Let me ask you a question. Are you guys going to reinforce if need to? Like, I mean, obviously, I get it if it's a 36 in your nation, a 36 would be a 34 in my nation kind of deal. Are you going to reinforce that, or are you going to say?
It just depends on the situation. If it's somebody that is not a everyday player and let his bubble drop, we're just going to let him fucking get hammered.
Let him burn. No, that's right. And it also depends how many people you got online too. If you only got 10 people online, you might not. And they're sending fucking a 30 shot at you. Let that fucker burn.
Right.
Let him burn.
Yeah, we're not gonna feed points by any means. But if it's going to be situational, if we got the numbers and we can get better points off of it, we'll reinforce it.
Now, you guys are a nation that you'll attack not enemy player, but same nation players if they drop their bubble. Yeah. So, and the reason I say that is because a lot of people still, like you see earlier, they're asking me, would you do that? Fuck yeah, I would. And that's something that people in this game need to realize, that you have to do it. And after you do it, just block them. So what if they post a freaking screenshot of the report in Nation Chat? You know what that just says? That says that their bubble dropped and they're able to get hit.
They're going to die. Either way, they're going to die. It's just, is the enemy going to get points from it, or are they not? So we're just going to wipe them out.
Right. Exactly. Well, I think that's going to be a good fight. If you're getting real-time battles saved, send them to me. And I'm not talking about report battles. I'm talking about real-time attack. You guys are attacking the city. Save them. I love those kind of things. Those are the ones that I'll add into a video, not like report battles. People want to see a city being burned. They want to see those. They want to see those lines. So, all right. So that was 6-2-1s, and like I said, I think that they got that wrapped up. Hope they do. And going into 998 versus 938. So far, it looks like 998's got the win. Well, not the win, but they are in the lead by not too much. What, 143.5 million? That ain't too bad. So let's check and see what they got cooking over here in 998. See if it's going to be hard for them. So they got a 40, 38, 37. And then it drops at 10. Let's see what their kill rankings are. Oh yeah, so well, I mean they send reinforcements, but it drops heavenly fast. But they're in the lead right now, so that's good news. But let's check out 938. Well, actually, before I leave, I want to check out and see what they have for officers. 8-3 Titans 1-9. So they got. Oh, that's Titans. Okay. So they got some gold Titans. They got 2 gold planes, 3 gold planes, 3 gold planes. That's what they got. Okay, okay. But are they active? They are active. Okay. All right. Well, let's check out 938 and see how that's going to look. 938. I swear, Camel needs to fix this. They need to just fix this and get it over with. All right, 938. Where you at? 937. There you are. There she is. All right, 938. Okay. Okay, okay. They got a 39. Officers are about the same. So this should be somewhat of a similar. This is going to be a battle to where who's ever the strongest has got more numbers is going to happen, and who's active. That's what this is going to be. Oh, they got 1 gold plane. They got a couple gold titans. Yeah, I mean, the only difference that I can see in between these is that the 40 in 998 has got the cannons, and Sawtooth has still got either the EMPs. Still, I'm not sure if he went and got the Axemen, which are pretty much only good for defending. They do really good in defending. He cannot hide his troops. Or no, yeah, he can hide his troops. He can hide his troops. So I don't know. It's going to be a battle of who slips, who fucks up. Honestly, that's what it's going to be. Who slips and who fucks up. So if you guys plan on winning this one, whatever nation, recruiting is definitely going to have to be a must when that happens. So be prepared. Be prepared that this is going to be a recruiting battle, not an actual battle, unless you guys do plan on fighting. Because to me, it looks the same. Does that make sense? Ape shit, that was you. Ape shit. That one was for you. And let's see what we got here. Ooh, 255 versus 52. Why you got to cut out the who's winning part of it? Ah. Why you got to cut that out? Okay, I'll go into my Nation 52 one. I'll go into my fifth. No, I'm not going to go into it. Who's winning? Who's winning against 255 and 52? Oh man, the suspense. The suspense. Look, guys. Look, chat. This is what they sent me. That's all they sent me. Can't see who's winning. That's gonna be a good battle. And remember, those two nations are actually friendly to each other. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting in that one. I can't tell you who's winning because they didn't send it to me. So, I do want to go into 278. Yes, I hope I pronounced that right. We're going to this one. Let's see who's winning over here. So 278 against 465. Now that's a freaking jump right there. 278 does have the lead by 260, 280, 290. Yeah, almost. We'll just say 300 million. But 300 million in these older nations is one hit, ladies and gentlemen. So don't think for a second that that's a big lead, because it's not. It's not.
It's building phase. Hello.
Yeah, exactly. Building phase. Like once recruiting tomorrow. When I hope you guys don't. You guys are older. You guys are older nation. So, one ancient nation, one older nation. So you guys already know when to do the recruiting part of it.
Yeah, we do it like you do the last 12 hours.
Yep, it's the smartest way to do it. I mean, if we're being real,
Yeah.
it's don't show your fucking hand.
Yeah. And we save our speeds for a different nation if needed.
Yeah, absolutely. Like for say, if you guys had to go up against 255, 219, or 52, or 373, people you know that they're going to go heavy in recruiting.
Exactly.
And, you have to. There's some nations like 567 that their players they're required to save until they have 1,000 speeds and use it as needed, not meaning like use it every single void, but
Yeah.
as needed.
We have someone who has 3,000 days, so but he hasn't recruited for a long, long time, so we're saving him.
Saving him for that rainy day.
We're saving him. Yeah.
Let me show everyone what 278 looks like, and then we'll go into 465. You know what? We've been up against 465 and we beat them. You guys ain't gonna.
Yeah, it's new. It's new to us. It's
You're not. It's not gonna be.
It's a new nation. I don't know.
It's new to you guys. You've never been against them void. Gotcha. I actually have a video against them. After we show you guys off. So they got 441s and 278. A whole shitload of 40s. Jesus Christ! 1840s and above. 39s. Man, you already know what 465's thinking, right? They're like, what? What? No. Guys, bubble up! Yeah, and they're not going to be able to. Because you guys are all in the same alliance. So, taking.
Most of us, yes.
Yeah. For the most part, yeah.
99%, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, still, so trying to hit someone even at 119, that you right off the bat you could have at least 20 million or 20 people, not including any reinforcements. So I mean, it's like, do you try? Do you know what to do in case they do reinforce? Stuff like that. And man, that would be rough. I want to see what you guys' Titans and all that, the good stuff. The good stuff. Oh yeah, these are strong Titans too.
Yeah.
Or officers. I mean, officers.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, these are strong. Crazy Cannons. He's strong. What's up with the picture?
I don't know, but I don't think it's him.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's him either. I don't think that's him either. But he's strong. I'd hate to be going up against him. I'm not gonna lie. I would hate that.
Oh yeah.
3-2. I'm nearly maxed out Titans. Warplane.
Yeah, maxed out Titan and Warplane.
Yeah, that's ooh, ow. That'd be like a time to take a vacation, and we'll check out. Let's check out 465 real quick. And you're just in recruiting, and you're already, man, that sucks. 465, huh? Wait a minute. Maybe it wasn't 465 we went up against. I'm sorry. I think it was 365 that we went up against. I got a video if it is them or not. I can quickly check. I'm looking for 465.
I asked about them. They said that they like to fight, so it's good.
Yeah.
They're not the bubble guys, so.
Well, if I'm thinking, I honestly think it was in the 300s that we fought. Where the hell is 465? Oh, we're getting closer. Right here. I was thinking a completely different nation, I think. We'll tell you right now.
It's God and DTF.
I can't. You know what? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Sorry. I'm gonna look. I think it was 365 we went up against, if I'm being real. And I think it's on videos. It wasn't too long ago. A couple months ago. Or it was this year, I know that one. Um, oh man, where are you at? 700.
Do you remember any of the players?
3-6. Yeah, it was 365.
Okay.
So, and I'll share. Um, I'll copy it and share it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it wouldn't matter if I shared it or not because you're not going up against that one. But anyways, so I do know in 465, I know that Sachi is strong.
And he's at 350 something, I think. BP.
315.
15. Okay.
Yeah, I remember Sachi from when I was playing in 373, and he is strong. And you got this guy right here that's pretty, he's pretty smart. He's very smart with fleets and all that, everything about the game itself. Matter of fact, he has his own group and websites. As a matter of fact, you guys probably use his stuff.
No, that's good to know.
Like here, the spreadsheets. You guys probably already use them. I'm serious. Like everyone in the game uses these spreadsheets. For like mergers and stuff. Like he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy that made.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, he knows the game. He knows exactly what he's getting into right now. Just letting you know that now. He's probably done his homework on you all. Good guy. Even if you reach out to talk to him, he's a good guy. He'll talk to you. I don't think he'll give you any like information that you're looking for, but I know Sash you have to watch out for. They're very active. Look at the kills. That'd be the better. Yeah, the kills itself should tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, they're active. That's good.
Yeah, they're active, but I mean, for 400 nation, they should be at least 100. So I mean, they're active. See what their cities are. 441.
And they have 41. Yeah, they have a lot.
They got 441s, 240s. Yeah, see, you guys see the numbers drop after their 40s. So, yeah, you guys definitely got the advantage. Don't hurt them too bad. They are good people. They are good people.
I'll let you know.
And like I said, if you guys get any, like, if there is any big battles, real time, hitting the city, like these
I
guys,
will
save them, and I'll put them at the end of the Void video I have. It'll be part of the Christmas video or New Year's video. That, but it's gonna be tough. Actually, I'm gonna delete this video because I don't think I'm going against anyone going against 365. So yeah, I don't know. I would like I said about the recruiting thing. You know what to do, and go from there. But like they do have strong people, so don't walk into it thinking that because
it's an easy battle.
Don't. I think that's the biggest misconception between older nations is like they walk into it thinking that they got to treat it the same way they treat every void, and
too confident sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at some of the whales that jumped down to 425. They jumped down to 425 during void. And what happened to them? Like Big Bad Wolf jumped down there and he got zeroed out. He was too confident. He showed disrespect by not bubbling, and I know that some people are like, well, that's not disrespectful. For a whale in a nation such as like 425, or these older nations, porting by a hive, an enemy hive, not bubbled, is one of the disrespectful things you can do. You need to respect them. You need to respect them, unless you don't want to play anymore. Just saying. A simple bubble, they're okay. But I wish you luck. I really do.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Let's jump into 791 and 905. Okay, 791, 905. So far, doesn't look like anyone's hitting recruiting yet. So,
no, we're in monster phase.
Oh yeah, you're in the same phase we're in right now. Still, nearly 100 for just monsters. That ain't bad. Let's check out 791. 791's got some really strong players. They got Say in there, and Say is pretty strong. Pretty damn strong. Okay, hold on. I just seen it. Just seen it. Just seen it. Really? Where are you at? I see 792. Where the hell is 793 go? Or 1 go? There it is. Right here. So we'll move this. We'll bump this over a little. Oh, where to go? Well, give me a second. It's not going to be perfect, but whatever. We'll do it like that. All right, so 791 has 241s, a 40, 39, 39, 39. A lot of 36s and 35s. So that's, I'm going to say, right when your 35s end is where, okay, so you got 59 people that are going to be pretty active, that are going to help in an attack. But I'm seeing some of their bigger players are in a different alliance. What's going on with that? Like Admiral Shaba, Two-Ply.
Two-Ply is helping another alliance for defense against the Troll Alliance.
Gotcha. If they're a troll alliance, just end them. Just fucking end them. Get it over with. But yeah, Say's at 14-6. Like that's hella strong. Hella strong. Osmond. Oh, I remember Osmond. I remember you guys. I remember he sat up. He sat up there, right? And that freaking mud and unbubbled, and we tried to attack him, and we lost. We lost badly. But that was a good move on his end. So which one is the real? Okay, that's top one's a real Say. So is there a lot? Is it just 2 people? Is that so? That's Say's second account, right?
Nah, it's just another guy having fun.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's the old, when you played us, that was the city labeled for sale.
Oh, the one that was that the one that I hit?
I'm not sure if you hit him or not. He wasn't in our alliance at the time.
I think I did, dude. I think I did hit him. Let me check and see where his.
I know you wanted to, according to the nation chat.
Yeah, I probably. Oh. Okay, no, I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him. Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't hit him. I remember now. Yeah, that's. I'm looking for him. I don't see. Where is he? Where is he?
Who are you looking for?
There. The Say one again. I'm looking for BP. Okay, so it's 79. No, I didn't hit him. Okay, cool. Then he was safe. But he's still got a lot of kills. So I mean, that's
he's very active.
Yeah, very active. So did he come back and play, or did that city get filled?
No, he's still there. He's back active again.
Nice.
And he really never stopped being active. He just took a little bit of a break, and but was still active for just like KEs.
Okay, so like the dailies he didn't really bother with, but like KEs and Elite War he showed up.
Correct.
Gotcha. And honestly, people are going to see that happen more and more throughout the game. The older your nation gets, they take a little break. They're not worried about those dailies. They're not worried about the Doom's Iron Grip and all that other bullshit. They show up for KE and Elite War, and they log back out. They probably log in once a day, buy whatever needs to be bought, and log back out. And that's usually what happens. But yeah, so you guys are doing monster event. You guys got almost 100 million leads. That ain't bad, dude. That ain't bad. And if I know Say, because I do remember Say's going to go heavy in recruiting, because that's just what Say does. I want to check out and see 905. I have a city in 905. In fact,
905 has the monster Patriot.
Yes, he does. Me and Patriot went back and forth together in not Dooms. What is it? Polar. Oh, I passed it. Yeah, we went back and forth with Polar. There was a couple things he had to fix, but he was able to fix it by now. So he definitely going to be strong.
Yeah. Yeah, we faced him in Polar once, and I mean, he was all over the map killing us.
Well, I mean, Polar, you gotta. I mean, you know how Polar is, dude. Unless it's Void, Frenzy, Elite War. I mean, you can manipulate your stats. Like, I mean, give or take, like 200. Either way, So I mean, but Patriot, he is a whale.
Yeah.
There's no. I don't. Yeah, I don't think you guys will be able to touch him either at 234.
Nah, we won't try.
I mean, you could try if his titans are not there, but I still don't think you're gonna be able to touch him. That might be a wasted try. But I mean, you guys got say in there, so let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna go back and see what they got. They got that 41, a couple 40s. So you guys are pretty much even. Well, no, because they drop off at 23 or 24, and down is 34.
Yeah, we have a little bit more depth.
Yeah. So if they do a team attack, that's gonna hurt them. Because the troop, the troop type. Well,
Yeah.
no. Well, because the 35 would be the snipers. No, they wouldn't. Because the snipers come at
35 is the
36.
stormtrooper.
Yeah, the stormtroopers. But that's really only good for mid range. So, well, that's going to be interesting. You guys got more bigger cities than they do. Are they all in the same alliance? I guess that would be. This guy's not.
Yeah, for the most part, they're pretty united.
Yeah, they're pretty united. If I remember them in Polar, they came with numbers. So, and if I remember correctly, hey, isn't that Captain freaking 20K? It's probably just 30 Captain 30K. I mean, but anyways, yeah, they're gonna come with numbers, but I know you guys can come with numbers too. So that's gonna be an interesting fight for y'all. Yeah, Patriot's strong, but he's just up there right next to Say. So if they wanted to do a fleet for fleet battle between Patriot and Say, would you? Would they?
That'd be up to Say.
Is Say willing to lose 250 million, no, 250,000 troops? Well, actually, he wouldn't just basically heal. Because one would have to attack, and then after that, the other person will have to attack. So you can't just like one hit at a mine and call it a winner. There'd have to be two hits. Like one person is going to have to attack and defend, and then after that, the other person will have to do the opposite to truly know who's the strongest. Because we all know the game favors the attackers.
Yeah.
And we're much weaker on defense than we are on attacking. So, oh, that'd be cool to see, and that would to see Patriot and Say go at it. 250,000. I mean, that's literally just filling your hospital and healing it.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna lose that much. But if you guys do get it, record it real time.
Will do.
All right, moving on. Let's see if there's any more things real quick. I thought I seen. Hold on. Go to 914, and we're going to 723. All right, so 914 is battling 887. Now, wasn't 887 the people that beat that last nation that we were talking to? If I recall, that was them. Let me, if I recall, it was them. Let's go check these guys out. 914 first. Yes, people, I am sharing. 914. It was in here. 914. There she is. Alright, let's see what they got cooking over here in 914. You got this guy that I can't pronounce his name, but ooh, right off the bat there is an issue. in 914. Right off the bat. Tell me if you guys can figure it out. Right off the bat, if anyone in here,
Divided.
Power.
yes, you guys are divided. That's an issue. That's so whoever is from 914, guys, this is something that you guys need. If you're in Civil War, you guys need to figure out. You need to figure it out and end it. BP's decent, you know. Guys need to figure out the Civil War. If that's the case, or bottom line, you guys need to get all these players, all these top players in one alliance. You can't have them, all your top players in 3 different alliances. It can't, you can't do that. Oh man. Well, hopefully they can. Let's check and see their officers. 13-9. So this guy's pretty strong. But the drop, look at the drop, and then the drop is not even in the same alliance. Robin Hood. I'm talking to you, Robin Hood. He should be in that same alliance, like, or them going into that alliance. It doesn't matter what alliance you're in, just get into one. Titans, that's such a drop. Jesus Christ. Huge drop right there. This guy's got 2 gold planes almost. He's probably got 3 gold planes right here. Almost 3, 2.
He does.
Yeah. So this guy's got 3 gold planes. So he can send 3 attacks. Definitely talk to R5s. Or have them watch this live 1 hour 42 minutes in, and literally you guys need to like put your differences aside. If there's someone in there like a 34 or 35 saying no, I don't like them, I'm not gonna ever do it, kick and burn them, because you have to come. You have to. You gotta unite. You have no clue what's coming, and if you're not united, it's gonna be really hard. Imagine this. Imagine this. Okay, his BP, right? If I'm personally seeing the 300 nations, and you guys are only 200 nations away from me, if I'm already seeing 400 nations below me, it's coming. You guys are going to see nations like mine that are all united. And when you got a monster that's hitting, for instance, this Robin Hood guy, even though you guys might not like him, but he has no reinforcements. That guy's gone. He's dead. That's a city for sale. It has to be
It's
done.
happened many times now.
Well, yeah, or even Raft right here. I mean, that would be like for me. That would be something I would go for, like on a solo, and that would not be good. It has to be done. And I know you don't want to hear this, and I know you already know this, but it's I don't know. Let's check out the what is it? What is the other one? 887. 887. Let's check this out. I know you didn't want to hear that, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to really want to throw you on a spot like that.
No, it's exactly what I wanted to hear because we're all here.
Oh, you need to unite. You need to put your shit, put it aside and just do it. Get it done. Because I'll tell you one thing, and there's many, many people that will tell you this. Once you're united, you'll start losing less. You'll start winning a lot. Like in all events, not just Void, not just Frenzy. You'll start winning in Elite War a lot more. You'll start winning in GC. And you won't have to spend.
less.
Yeah, exactly. You won't have to spend as much as you are now. It's so crucial, so crucial. All right, 887. I'm looking for 586 887. Here we go. Dude. It's something you just need to say fuck it and do it and get it over with.
Yeah, we know we're facing coat.
Yeah, bite your tongue for 2 months, and Cankles and T-Dog.
We're toast.
Well, not necessarily. Yeah, not necessarily. So your number one guy is stronger than their number one guy, but see, you got these 2 players right here that they tag team, they can get your number one guy. I don't think that they'll be able to burn. They won't be able to burn your number one guy. But
it'll hurt.
It'll hurt. He'll feel it. And yeah, this is going to be tough. You can't even attack them because they got almost all the top players in the top alliance. You can't even attack them. They're going to reinforce every single time, except for like what these two, which is let's go back into the city ranking. That'd be better to look at.
They're emptied. Their BPs. They're one fleet.
Yeah, they're gone. That one's gone. Yeah, they got their literally everyone in the same. That's gone too. Yeah, everyone's in the same alliance. So you're literally gonna fight all of them. Yeah, that's.
Yep.
Well, if all you guys are playing, in this live stream, yeah, it's something that needs to happen, guys. Like there comes a point where you just gotta bite your tongue, deal with it, and literally just get it done and over with. Give it 2 voids together, playing together, get the taste of blood as a team, and then go from there. If it doesn't work out, then I mean, I'm gonna still suggest to stay where you are. But if it doesn't work out, then so what? Have your civil war and do your worst, But
yeah,
you got to.
We're 2 months in. We spent 2 months all in one place, and we're set up for civil war. That's what's coming. No one wants to say it. We keep saying no, but that's what's got to happen.
Well, I mean, if it comes down to where they just won't join, and they're just leaking points, then just do it and get it over with. The sooner the better.
The problem is it's the top alliance leaking points.
Are they leaking points by bubble dropping, or are they leaking points by reinforcing or attacking?
Both. Both. They'll send fleets against monsters and they can't possibly win, and they can't bring more than 10 people. So they lose hundreds of millions of points, and then they'll bubble drop in the end to gain place individually.
See, you just said right there, you just said the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, they can't bring more than 10 people. Now, with that being said, if you guys said fuck it and just joined them, how many people can you guys get?
40. But we spent 2 months united, and it was the same problem.
Well, it's gonna be a rough one, but I still think that you got to.
We all hate it.
Yeah.
My city's for sale. It's in the Woody Trades.
Gotcha.
Hit me up.
Well, we got one here. Just saying. Just saying. There's one here. Anyone looking?
What's the nation? What's the nation number where they're headed for civil war?
914.
914.
Gotcha. I feel like all these nations, you have people who spend a lot, who can dictate things early, but then later on, like 914, you're not going to be able to pay for wins. When I say pay for wins, I mean have like maybe a couple of whales just doing whatever they want. So, I mean, it's like what he's saying. You take care of it now, or you have to deal with it later. But when people start losing and they can't just buy the wins anymore, something has to happen, right? Or you just lose all the time.
Yeah, imagine this. If you wait too long, okay, let's say you wait too long before you take care of business and they become a 36 or 30, we'll just say 37. They make it to 37 and you just now decide we're going to burn him. Well, that guy will become a troll, start burning out your 34s, your 35s, and he could be a problem. Even though you have your 40s and 39s and 38s that can burn him, you can't be there all the time. And no one likes to play the game, literally live in an unequal bubble. Regardless, and void it helps because you learn how to bubble. But no one wants to do that. I mean, bubbles are not cheap. We know they're not. Eventually, they add up. Especially if you're going in it for 3 years, they add up. They add up fast. But get her done. I don't know. You know what to do. I don't know what else to say about that. Try to really knock some sense into them because it needs to happen.
Yeah, that's why we're split the way we're split.
Well, I mean,
That's the only way we can talk sense into the alliance with the whale.
have you? How about
We're
how
we're on a
about?
5 skid loss at this point.
Let me ask you: have you tried just your big players going into there? Just the big players going into there, not the all 40.
Oh yeah,
You have? Okay.
yeah. Everybody above 36 was in the top alliance, and the 38, the number 2 city that's still sitting in RKA in a frenzy, dropped his bubble and cost the entire nation the fucking frenzy because he wanted to move up 2 spots.
Oh, so he went for individual versus as a team.
Hell yeah,
Oh, that would be a
oh yeah.
problem. Yeah, that would be a problem. That would piss me off. I'm not gonna lie.
I fucking flipped my shit.
How
Pardon me.
how close was the void when he did that?
200 million points.
Oh, that's one hit. That's one
Yeah,
hit. Oh,
we lost. We
oh,
lost.
yeah. I would. Oh,
I flipped. I flipped. He's an R4.
he
I
should.
flipped.
He this that their number one guy, that 41, should have kicked and burned him. That
Agreed.
he should have kicked and burned him. If that you can ask anyone here, if anyone's ever your number two guy did that and lost your void for just to get the tyrant, they should be kicked and burned. Then that's just being real because that 41 and all these other players down here, they're spending a lot of money trying to put up a win, put up a W, and that one guy, it doesn't matter if he's a 38 or a fucking 34, that one guy that dropped his bubble and cost the win, that should have been a burn. Like that would I would have
Yeah, and
burned. I would have
that's
burned
me
him.
right behind him. I'm number 3, and I'm the one that
Oh,
I was livid.
oh man, and of course number one guy is going to protect him. I get it. I'm sorry to hear that, man, but now I understand why your city's for trade. I have to say
Hmm.
trade. Um, I wish you best of luck. But if you want an active nation that follows rules, there's one right here. Just saying. Just, just saying. I mean,
Thank you. Thank
he even parked right next to me. You can't. You can't mistake
you. On
who
the
it
mission.
is. But I think he's actually wanting to only trade 3K. That's actually not bad. Needs work, but whatever. All right, moving on.
Appreciate it, Willie.
No problem. Moving on to 923. Guys, this is a nation in the future once they get merged, you're going to have to watch out for. I'll tell you that now. 923, you're going to have to watch out for. Here we go. This is Rooter's Nation. He's another YouTuber. So they have KD is a 40. They got 240. Lays is a pretty strong city itself. KD. And guys, the problem going against this nation is this. They are very active and they all are on the same page. And I'll explain what I mean by that. When these guys attack, they're undefeated. Are you guys are still undefeated, right? In 923?
Yeah, we still undefeated in the void, Woody.
Still undefeated in Void, and it's been over a year. Over a year. Not merged. Not even merged. Not even merged yet, ladies and gentlemen. So they got their shit together. They know what they're doing. They're able to hide their troops. Lays is getting right at that freaking. He's getting right there to where he's almost not being able to hide it. Um,
He will always be able to hide.
yeah, he'd probably keep it right there, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
He's he's his officer's not looking too bad. Titans looking good on his Titans. Warplane, he's got a gold warplane. And the thing is they come with 60, 70 people, guys. That's the problem against 923 is when you go against them, they got 60, 70 people that's going to attack or reinforce. And that's a problem. That's a problem. The reason why it's a problem is numbers do got numbers. I can't stress numbers. You can put it this way. 60, 70 people hits 41 with 150 or even we'll just say 175 million BP can still burn him. Even if they're 35s, 36s, 34s, they can still burn him. And being I know Reuter's in the nation and in this alliance, he does know fleet formation, so he knows what to tell people, what to bring and what not to bring. And I guarantee that they're listening. So this is when they get merged. Imagine this, guys. Okay, so imagine when this nation gets merged, right? They've already got 60, 70 people that will join an attack. Now imagine the nation that they merge with, and they get, let's just say they get 2 or 3 whales. We'll just say 241s, okay? They get 241s, some 39s, some 38s, and then whatever they're going to be able to do to put into the mix to attack. So let's just say they have another 20. Oh man. Ah, that's what I'm talking about being a problem nation is that don't look at you don't look at this. You don't look at these numbers right here. You look at the kills. Like, what are they able to kill? Look, these guys, they're up there. They're literally. Anyways, if you guys happen to get any good battles, send them to
Hey, how's it
Reuter.
going? Yeah, you're checking on the European forward.
What's that? Who was that?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Bandit, want to mute your mic? I don't want to have a drug deal in my life. All right, I'll do it for you, brother. You know what I heard, right? I got some. Time to mute that one. Oh man. Anyways, 9-3. I wish you luck. It's just by the look of what you got. You guys got any plans?
Um, we trying to chill out this boy, Woody. We went against 896 in Frenzy, and we lost, and they tapped us out, bro. They we gave everything we had, but they matched us in numbers, and they got better strength than us. So we trying to breathe easy this void, man.
Okay. I mean that makes sense. You can't even though you guys are undefeated. Camo's gonna just continue to throw you harder nations until you lose one. Um, it's inevitable. It's gonna happen. But with your guys' numbers, it's gonna be really hard until you start seeing the 700s uh, to match your guys' actually activity because you guys are really really heavy in activity. So that's a huge plus for you all. But I mean, it just says void. If you're logged in, and if you're an attacker, you usually send, even though you say you're not gonna. You know what I mean? It happens. But
We'll still be undefeated, Woody. I ain't got no question about that. We'll win this.
all right,
This
well,
thing got to go tomorrow.
wish you the best, brother. Wish you the best. Do have to jump over into 709 versus 668. 709, isn't that the? Yeah, it is. It's Mad Alliance. What is going on over here? Okay, so 668's got the lead. Is 668 a lock nation? No, it's not. It's not a lock nation. So let's check them out real quick. What was that? 668.
I think that's Torch's Nation.
What's that?
I think that's Torch's Nation.
Ooh, I see Torch talks a lot in my server too. Like not a bad thing, but he's very active in my Discord server. All right, Buka Buka Pikachu. All right, here we go. Let's see what they got cooking over here. So they got 441s. Torch is one of them. Sly Fox, Jack, Takaya, Okay. All right. So 441s, 239s. Okay, this ain't bad. 15 up to 1537s. That's not bad at all. 36 is down the board, all the way up into 41. That's not bad. Let's see what your officers are. 12. He's right where he should be. Sly, right where he should be. Yeah. Torch is a little bit behind, but I'm sure he'll catch up real quick. Let's see what you guys' kills are. Oh. Oh. Yeah, these guys like to fight. These guys like to fight. Are you guys all in the same alliance, though? Yes, they are. Ooh. Except for Art. He's got 2 fleets only. He's got 3 fleets. Huh. Maybe 4. But other than those 2 players, I mean, everyone else, and, Panther in the 36, everyone's in this, on the same track, so that's good. That's good. So, are you guys able to, over here in 668, are you guys able to do team attacks, or?
Yeah, we can do team attacks, but probably up to 40.
It's still 40. 40. That's not bad, dude. 40 ain't bad. You made it sound like, like as if you're about to say 15. That
Yeah, you
40.
always want more. You
Well,
always want
yeah,
more,
yeah. I
right?
mean, that's the goal. But, I mean, you're not going to get those, like, 60, 70, 80 people until your second alliance. Or your second merger, I'm sorry, your second merger. That's when you start getting the numbers to do that. Fortunate for 923, they already have that, and they haven't merged yet. So that's going to be a bonus for them. But around your second merger is when you start getting the numbers to really do a really big attack. So let's see. Did I look at the officers? Yeah, 12-4. Titans. Well, these are good Titans, too. Warplane. So you got 7 gold planes in there. Yeah, you got 7 gold planes in your nation. That ain't bad. That's not bad at all. And you're up against 709, which I already know who they are. They're kind of split right now. So, and I believe they're in civil war. So it's going to be a bubble Titanation. But I went up against them, and I'll show you right where I got most of my points from. If it's still if they still didn't like merge and they're still fighting. 709 right there. Now, AQ quit a while ago. So I got 449s. They will send a lot of players at the same time, so oh yeah, you guys can zero burn every one of these guys. I believe Bubba has already been fucking hit. Ooh. What, AQ joined this one? No. See, yeah, this nation is split up. You got Mad versus Huss, and they're in civil war. Officers 11-9. I mean, really, all they need is one fleet. We all know that one fleet is really all you need. One real good fleet. But we got most our points. Let me look at their actual map and see if I can find them still, or if they're in the same area. I know we got it right around here. Yeah, these guys, WAU. When we fought them is where I got a lot of points from, and I actually got a video. We lost because of recruiting, the frenzy, but a lot of points came out here. $701, $531. Write it down.
Yeah, we just played them like in August.
Okay.
and it was not bad. We beat them pretty decent amount. Um, it's because of the Civil War. They were like just too weak. They were too split up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, you're split up. You can't really do much. I mean, it's hard to do anything against that at that point. All right, so then hate to move. Hey, gotta keep moving on because we're literally 2 hours in, and I still gotta sleep soon. 11:46 versus 11:16. So we'll go to 11:46 real quick. You guys still think that you're gonna win against 709 though?
I think so. I think we'll give it a good shot, right? Our streak is on the line. We have a 13 win streak.
13 win streak, huh? So you guys are like 85%, aren't you?
No, we moved to 668, and 668 had like pretty terrible void record, so we're like 68% right now.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, well you got to move it up. You just got to keep winning, and with that win streak that you have, that's pretty good. All right, so moving to 11:46 against 6 or 11:16. Um, it looks pretty close. Literally only like 24 million difference in points. So 11:46 has got 36s, 336s, a couple 30, 135 in fact, a couple 34s up to 9, and then 33s, 32s. So guys, remember these are the newer nations stuff. So don't think that like wow they're weak because they're not. And compared to the nation that you see usually, they're not weak. Top guy's got 7 already, so he's already moving up there. Titans 1.5, 1.4, Dunk, and Warplane. He's already got a gold Warplane right here. What? Am I reading this right? Hold on. This guy has got a gold warplane at level 31. God, am I seeing this right? He's not even in an alliance. He got zeroed.
Yeah,
He got zeroed out too. Man, guys, this guy's got a gold fucking
That's insane.
warplane as a C-31. Oh my god!
They must have burned out real quick or something.
That's insane. Where is his officers? And he doesn't. You can tell he doesn't even play the game anymore. He's zeroed out. He's no longer on planes. He's done. He's gone. But he's in 34. And officers, Titans. He sits in. No one can tell. I can't tell. Man, what happened to him?
What world is that in again?
That's a 1146.
Let's see.
What happened to this guy? Chief is.
Probably got bored and left.
He's got 1 million losses already. He got zeroed out. This was your whale. This was your whale right here. I hate to say it, that was your whale. And he left. Damn. Fucking gold warplane. Fuck, and he left. Yeah, he got zeroed out and either quit the game. Alright, so someone from YouTube chat says no gold. He probably has all planes boosted. No, that's a gold. I wish I could actually see exactly. I can't see him literally having 5 purples. I can't see that. 1 point, maybe it's possible, but yeah, maybe. So everyone here can be, obviously with the correct amount of players, because this is a newer nation. Everyone can be burned in this nation, um, but we'll have to check out the other nations, see if they have enough power to actually do it. 36s, officers, 7 and 4. Ooh, what was that? All right, these top three. Stop what you're doing and start pushing on your officers. Yeah, push on those officers. Uh, Blue Knight and Doink or Dunk. Um, get up to where Maximus is, and before you hit 38, make sure you're at 10 million. That's where you want to be at 38 is at 10 million with your officers. Just as a heads up, if you guys wanted to know where you should be, 10 million at 38 is where you should be. All right, let's go and see who is this? 1116. 11 Yeah, 1116. Let's check them out. Went too far. I think I'm going the wrong way. Where are you at? Getting closer. Oh, there you are. Let's see what they got cooking over here. Okay. So it's the same. It's kind of like the same setup as you guys, as they got over there. Oh, no. Okay, so they have more. Their officers are more They're more officer focused over here. Let's see what their alliance. All in the same alliance. For the most part. Okay. I can see why Camel put you guys against each other. You guys are almost mirrored nations other than the officers. A 34. So yeah, you know what? Maybe that little guy does. That 31 has the same thing with the planes, because as a 34, it would look like he has a gold plane, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe he didn't focus on his first one. But either way, the points are close. It's going to be a good battle here. Um, I have a feeling there's going to be some team attacks going on here. That would be yeah. Who do you guys think is going to win?
Probably this nation.
Probably this nation because of the officers, right?
Yeah, obviously officers. Yeah.
Because of the officers. But let's see what the kill looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, yeah, I think 11-16 is going to win it.
Woody, if you have time, can you check out 1010?
10-10?
Yeah, 1010. I haven't seen them on your channel for. I don't think I've ever seen them on your channel, to be honest. But everyone from that nation follows you.
Okay, yeah. Let's check them out real
quick. Yeah, of course.
10-10. Let's see what
10,
you guys
10.
got. Let's see what you guys got cooking. I didn't know everyone follows that. See, there's so many different nations.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
I might have to visit your nation. Whoa, you guys monster hunting right now?
Oh yeah.
All right, so you got you're right. I haven't seen this nation yet.
Yeah, the thing is, I was in 1010, and then based on one of your videos, I heard that there was a C39 and 385 available, and then I jumped straight in. I jumped to 385.
It's good. It's a good nation to jump in. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's amazing.
What is up? What's up with this guy up here, Jan? Your number one guy.
Oh, remember the one of the GC chats where everyone was calling for Jan for being banned.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It was one of those buying coins on discount kind of scam going on. Yeah,
he got banned.
Yeah, he was one of the fastest growing cities I've seen in the game.
So he caught a ban.
Oh yeah. So literally in just a few months, he went from nothing to a C38.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know that Cash went from in 904 from 37
Yeah.
to 41 in 3 months.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah,
2
yeah.
months.
That's
2
great. That's
months.
crazy. That's crazy.
But I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
So that hurts the nation because of his mistake.
I'll tell you what though. After watching your videos for so long,
Uh-huh.
it does hurt. It does hurt a nation in the beginning of losing a player like that. But as you go on, everyone regrouped, and they became just a little bit more active.
They adjust.
They were very reliant on him because he was like C38, while everyone was just around the C30, C31. So once he left, everyone just started upgrading like crazy. Yeah.
Well, that's what they got to do. Like,
Oh yeah, that's what they did. They started learning tricks and tactics, what to focus on, and I'm always there, teaching them as much as I can. I picked up some of your videos early on before everyone started watching them, so it helped a lot getting all these players that have been playing for 3, 4, 5 years.
oh, you guys got some kills too. So you guys are
Oh
active.
yeah, yeah,
You guys are
yeah,
active.
we are. Yeah, 100%.
So do we know if this guy Jan plays in a different nation or if he's actually?
No, because I had a city that I gave away, and he wanted to come back playing, so he was looking for a good city to buy in the same nation.
Trade.
He really didn't go. It was a trade. It was supposed to be. He was supposed to come back a few months ago, but I just didn't hear from him. Maybe he's just busy with life.
Well, I mean, he
So,
might not even be. He might not even be able to log in. If he.
Probably. What if he, creates a new account? Maybe.
Depending if so if he had this one connected to his Facebook, he'd have to
Yeah.
make a completely different Facebook.
Yeah.
For one, and then he would have to somehow get into where, because as soon as he logs in there, it's going to show
Yeah.
that city, it's banned for 909 or whatever,
Yeah.
1,000 days.
Correct. Yeah.
There might be an option of new city,
Right.
and he might be able to go that route. But
Right.
if he didn't contact you about it, then he probably said,
Yeah.
"Fuck it, I'm done."
Yeah. So you see that city under him? That's mine.
New Bass.
Yeah. But someone else is running it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he's getting kills. 97,000. You
Yeah.
almost hit that 100 million.
Yeah. And Jzam is the next biggest player in our nation.
Okay. Let's see where his
So you have a
office
few.
is.
You have Jzam, you have Warlord, and you have Salt. These three are the three biggest cities.
So, let me ask you something. In time,
Mm.
are all these players going to be these being how new your nation is? 34 is actually above average.
Yeah. Correct.
So
we're trying to get everyone around C34 before any merger happens. So that should be the average, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely going to want to have it be the average at 34.
Yeah, of course.
Because, like I said before, many
move.
times,
Yeah.
you guys are moving fast. Don't get me wrong, you're moving fast.
Yeah, no, they're moving. Yeah.
But once you get that, remember, if you get matched with a nation that's stronger than yours, they might be like, well, but you guys look pretty. You guys look pretty decent. Not gonna lie.
It's not bad. It's a very active nation too. So.
So what do they have when they send? Like, can they send a 40 piece or 50 piece?
Yeah, we if we do send around 50, 60 cities.
That's good.
It's decent. I mean, we compare it to Elite Wars sometimes, or like Polar, and how many active cities we have during those time slots. So it's around maybe 50, 60, sometimes 65. So it's not bad. And this is a pre-merger kind of nation.
Right. I wish that I wish you guys could have zeroed him out before he got banned.
That's the problem. He just disappeared off the map.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When you're banned, you've been.
Yeah, he just disappeared. So we struggled with that, with the matchups in the beginning.
Well, at least it's only 45 million.
Yeah, it's not like 200 or like 300.
Yeah, that'll haunt you. That will literally haunt you the rest of your gaming career.
That would have been horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
That's
not bad,
It's not
Albert.
bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. You guys are doing your thing over there. And you said
Yeah, we are.
you said you're in 385 now, right?
I am. Yeah, in 385.
You absolutely love it over there, don't you?
Oh man, I love it. I love it.
Well,
I have a yeah.
you're able to bring the knowledge from the older nations, and you can share it
Yeah,
with them.
that makes a difference.
That sometimes means more than anything.
It does make a difference. You don't understand. I mean, Barry and all the guys there, they just have unimaginable type of experience.
You're right. You're not wrong. Tell you
Yeah,
that now.
yeah.
All right. Well, they got their moment to shine.
Yeah, well,
Good luck to good luck to them and their.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you putting them on one of your videos.
Oh, that's no problem, dude. That's no problem.
Yeah. They're gonna be excited.
And remember, if they get a team battle, a live hit, a real time.
Yeah, sure. If we can, we'll just maybe record it.
Yeah, record it. Anyone that's watching it, guys, if you get those real time hits, record it, send it to me, and you might make the channel.
Absolutely.
I mean,
For sure, absolutely.
But like these kind of hits, like this, and we'll just say like these. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Like for one, to make this fit a YouTube video, I gotta narrow it and make it so small to the point where you can't even see it anyways. That's why I say real time. Oh shit! Do I got Elite War right now? In 24 minutes, man.
Live stream it.
Oh, I don't want to see. I don't want to waste my speeds. And I'm at the point now, in a ranking wise, I don't care if we lose. Like we're in what 70 something, I think it is. 82nd place. I don't want to be spending that kind of money to be in a top 100. Fuck that. I'd rather go back down here. I'd rather be like not on this page kind of deal. I should just slow
Hey, Woody, I had a city that Camel banned, and I just pinky promised them that I would never do it again, and they unbanned it.
Well, so with Camel, if you're a spender, right? Let's be real.
I'm not a big spender.
But you spend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Camel looks at it as this way, and don't hold this to what I say. Don't hold it what I'm saying. But like if you're a spender, and or even a medium spender, you fucked up. They can most likely give you another chance. And I've seen it happen. So, but if you're,
it was just a farm that just a farm that I put a bot on, so it didn't really matter that much.
Well, I mean, third party program is usually the number one thing to get someone banned for.
They banned me for that.
But I mean, if you promise them, if you owned up to it, like it's like any kind of, it's like your work. Think about this: when you get caught doing something at work, right? And you thought you got away with it, all of a sudden you get pulled into HR and they're questioning you about it. Any work, trust me, they already know what happened. They want to see if you're going to come clean, if you're going to lie about it, or if you're going to come clean, and own up to your mistake. That's what people. That's true fact in life, guys. Like so, and Camel Pride did the same thing. You owned up to it. You said you're sorry. It never happened again. Will they be watching your nation? Oh, you better believe they are.
I mean, the next day I put it back on the bot, and they still haven't banned it. So
don't say that shit. Camel watches my dude. Oh, good luck with you. Good luck with you. Oh man, you just fucked yourself twice. Good luck. Oh
no, I'm kidding.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, Camel doesn't need to know that.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Oh man, do you really need it? Like, let's be real.
I'm gonna go clean out that farm right now.
Right, go clean that fucker out now. Clean it out right now, just in case. Just in case. But like, if you think about it, guys, if you're spending money in a game, like money in a game, is it really worth taking a risk for minerals? If you really need minerals that bad, just literally You know, find a farm. Oh, this one looks good, and attack it. Let's be real. Just attack it.
Start a little civil war.
Well, I mean, put it this way: in those Lac nations, that's why they have their civil wars. They don't have resource sellers there. It's literally just them. Like they are always in civil war. They are fighting for resources. Literally, they take shit for real over there. 20 minutes. Oh man. I guess I am gonna do Elite War. Fuck, I didn't want to do it. I wanted to sit out. 670. Let's check out 670 so you guys can see what I'm up against. Alright, first we'll check our nation out. Alright, so we got 341s, 440s, couple 38s. I mean, we still have some work to do before we get a second merger, but we're not too far off. Yeah, we're not too far off. Titans, looking good. Warplanes, a lot of gold ones. Let's check and see what 670 looks like. Is that who we're going against? 670? 670 old school. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I actually have a city over there too I was spying on.
You have a city everywhere, don't you?
I do. I fucking do. I do, dude. Well, I mean, you figure with this, like, a lot of these newer nations, dude, they don't know that there's even any kind of community out here. So,
Yeah.
you know, I try to get out there, and some already know me. So I got 241s there, a 40, a couple 38s. Let's see what this officer looks like. Eating. Oh, eating. Titans, not too bad. So, I mean, they can tag team me. But, I mean, Void's right around the corner. Do they really want to tag team and Void? I don't know. They might want to. I'm not going to speed around. If they want to speed around, you know, they want it, they can have it. I don't give a fuck. They can have it. I'm saving mine for Void. Do we have any speeds for sale?
We better check the shop.
I think I bought them all. Let's check the other. Let's check the expensive store. Oh, fuck.
Do you ever buy the one at the Blue Coins website where you get like 20, 50% speeds and like the?
I don't think they have it today. I bought some earlier, but I don't think they have
I think it
anything.
might have expired a couple days ago.
Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Give me a minute. Alright, we're gonna have to do one of these things. Okay. Boom. Alright, cool. 369. I can't see myself spending $50 for 12 fucking speeds. I can't see myself doing that. What do I have for... Wait, is there any speeds in here? Wait, isn't this that garbage one? It is. Fuck. Anything else? No. Nope. Monthlies? I know there's no speeds here, but... Ooh. There's uranium. Do I really want to start that grind? Do I really want to start that grind? I mean, I bought a couple of them earlier, but...
What about the weekly shop or the weekend shop? Is that in your bag?
I think I already got them, honestly. No, I think I already got those speeds out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I already got those. Damn.
Well, just do the Elite War. Do the Elite War and use what you want to use.
Yeah, that's a problem. Having a blue coin sit there is a problem with me. It's not. It's too easy to just do something else with it. Plane maybe. Ooh, wait. What do I need for planes? Now you guys actually get to see the way I think. What do I need for planes? Plate with gold. Plate of gold. No. Okay. I would need. Whoop. Nope. That ain't working. How do I got more of these than those? That's
That's wild.
that's right.
Probably because you're upgrading the top ones.
Oh, dude, I don't even want to do these. Like, I know I still have 4 more levels. I just don't even want to do them. But I know I eventually have to. Ah, man. Well, I guess we'll save it for tonight. For, reset tonight. I don't know what they're going to have. What do I have in here? Oh, I need to switch these out. Hold on. I need to switch that out.
Just the casual $2,000.
Yeah, Monday should have like some fleet and recruit speed ups. Morgan will be in there, Medici, Titan Alloy, some VIP stuff. So Monday's not like the best day for.
Well, Tuesday is what it'll be for me. It's Tuesday here. Is it Tuesday? Wait a minute, is it Tuesday? No, it's Monday. What the fuck? It is Monday. Alright, we'll go ahead and just do that.
So Monday they'll have some fleet speed ups in there.
Will they? I think you're right. I think they will.
Yeah, it's like a pack where they've got like fleet speed ups, I think, and recruitment speeds or something. I can't remember. I don't really buy that one because I don't spend that much.
And I gotta put. Don't mind me. Ooh, that's a lot. Do I really need that many? Yeah. I feel that I'm missing something here. I should probably only go with 7,500. Yeah, that looks better. 30, 50. I'll go with the rest here. No. 10,000 is all I want in that one. I feel like I'm missing something. Soldiers, tanks. There we go. That's what I'm missing. How many can I get of these? That'll work for me. Boom. And we will check that. Save that to number 2. Confirm. That's how you set fleets, guys. That's how you make them. Now that's not an idea fleet for you guys to try to make for like attacking cities or whatnot. That's a defensive fleet. So when I'm attacked, kind of deal. Just remember that. Don't think that's what you want to put for your guys' fleet formations. Don't do that. But uranium mines would be the place where you're going to test it out and see what you can do. Let's switch this officer back down to take Morgan back off, put her back on for Elite War. How much more time I have? 11 minutes. I got no more fuel. How many people are online? 20 people online. That's not good. Hellfish is online, so we got 241 so far online. Let's see exactly who's online.
Do you go through your black market 20 times every day as well?
I do. I do. Because I know it because I work night shift. I know that it switches. Wait a minute. Yeah, I already did it. I know it switches twice overnight, so.
Yeah, I check it every 8 hours.
what people didn't, I'm not sure if people caught this a couple days ago, or was it yesterday or the day before, but they had the gold packs in there that came in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I bought 1 or 2 of those.
I bought them all. That was like, dude, that's like, it's 40,000 gold.
I limit myself to like the first pack, the second pack at the most.
So for $30, you get 40,000 gold, right? That's 200 US dollars right there. So for every 100 in the game, it's literally only 20,000 gold. So if you spend 30 for the 40,000 gold, you just saved $170 in just gold. And trust me, you use it. You use it a lot.
Are you talking about in those daily things or whatever they do with the
Yeah.
golds?
Yeah.
Yeah, the limited.
Where they had that, they had the gold that was hidden. Those 3 gold ones. Were one was for like $6, and the other 2 were for like 10 each, or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, or one was 10, one was 14. Yeah, I always get that shit.
Yeah, it's one of the rare ones where the third is actually like better.
It only happens during Void Week. So once a month. Yeah, that's the one. Yep, those are the ones right there. Okay, that was $20 for you. Yeah, you're right. It was $20. I remember that. Is it still there for you?
No.
Okay, I was just gonna say, wait a minute.
No, and then so the lower one, the 4,300, I opened up the level 1 pack, and the next picture level 2. Just saw what I got out of the Pandoras.
Yeah, that's still not bad.
No, it's
That's
not
actually
bad.
a decent deal because that's 12 and a half, 13,000 gold right there. I mean, that's
It's not the same as what the 699 for 10K or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what I
it's
think.
399.
It's the same as the weekly packs, just about.
Yeah, I always get those weeklies.
Well,
I always do.
I at least get 1 or 2.
Those are always the ones I go ham on, the speeds, and then the other little gold packages, whatever you want to call it. I get those too. Have to 8 minutes. Okay, so we're at a point where I can buff up. I only got 6 of these left. Oops. Whatever. Hold on. What do we have? When's the next Elite War? Oh, yeah, okay. I can use my Aeon then. And my fleet expansion.
Does Aeon doesn't work in Medici, does it?
Honestly, I've never paid attention to that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never paid attention. It might not.
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
No.
Which irritates me.
Yeah, I can see that being irritating.
Yeah, I popped it for Medici one time because it was coincide with like our Elite War or something.
Right.
And then I was like, "What the heck?" I know I said that.
You found out that it didn't work. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I just bought a new city.
Wants my gold.
I just bought me a new city the other day and literally got up to that final round, and oh my goodness, I did not realize those chests were so expensive.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Well, I got to the 4th one and realized how much I was spending on the gold. I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah, you can easily spend 30 grand gold in Medici easily.
Dude, you know what? I don't even open up chests in Medici. Like the 30 to 40 grand that you put into it, to me, it's not worth it for me. All right, gotta switch out my officers again.
Yeah, I try and limit myself to like 8,000 to 10,000 gold in Medici. I'm like, nope, not spending any more.
You guys know what I'm doing by putting my lore line in?
Yeah, you're taking advantage of a breakthrough skill.
Yep. And then
you have Saki and lore line, right?
Then I'll switch it back out.
But right now you have Saki and lore.
I've heard people say this, but every time I do it, like, so do you do the Lorelei first and then go out and then bring back in Morgan, and then you automatically got the boosted?
So you wanna bring Saki and Loreline in there first.
Yep.
Boost it up, and then you walk in there, and then you get the fuck out. And
Yeah,
then
I've
you switch your Morgan back out.
always done it ass backwards.
So as soon
Yeah,
as you
that's what I was doing, and I was doing it backwards.
yeah, so as soon as you put it, as soon as you make the troops, which it literally is just a throwaway troop, as soon as that's there, that is activated. So
Okay.
when you back out and you exit out, some people close the game. Some people just exit out. They both work
You
both
don't need to
ways.
close it.
Yeah, they work both ways. I'm not going to
Yeah, I
speed.
was just doing it backwards.
Yeah, you're doing it backwards. You gotta switch out the Morgan and not Saki.
Yep.
All right, we're about to join.
Sometime or another, I want to touch base with you with this new city. It's got a hybrid build on it. I was talking to Raz about it the other night, and he kind of just, he kind of briefed through it real quick. But it's a pretty strong city. I just don't know exactly how to run this whole hybrid build because I was so used to long range.
It's the same way as long range. Now, hybrid meaning long range or mid range?
Well, the guy's got it set up with melee attack, mid and long. Like he's got everything. Like it's all setting. Like if I boosted up the unworldlies on LRA, I can end up over 1,000. But it's gonna, I gotta max out those cross nation LRAs.
Right.
And then he's got mid attack setting right at 750, almost 800, and then he's got the melee setting at 700.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a C-35 that I got a hold of, and I mean it's a pretty strong city. I've been beating C-38s in the uranium mine with it.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah, he's got tier 1 gold titans that are hecka boosted up on all their skills. He's got the Inquisitor at the tier 5, so it's halfway to the gold.
Right.
And then yeah, I mean he's got a bunch of stuff on his island that's helping boost. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out the best setup for the troop formations, especially for like voids and stuff like that, or if I just switch back to what I'm accustomed to.
If you're beating a C-38 with only 1,000 long range attack, that's concerning.
Well, right now,
38, yeah.
Right now, I just beat a guy that had 1,038 on his LRA. Now, right now in the uranium mines, I'm only hitting right at about 850, I think it was. So on my LRA, but I literally spanked him.
We're gonna go ahead and blow this up. So everyone gets to watch us get our ass kicked.
That's actually the first time I've seen the Elite War like widescreen like that. That's actually kind of interesting.
Woody, do you use BlueStacks or do you use a different program?
I used
There's an official client.
Yeah, so
So that's okay.
while we're waiting, I'll show you what it is. Age of Z Origins.com. Boom.
Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Right here.
Thank you.
So-
I will send that over to my friends.
It doesn't work on Mac.
Yeah, it does not work on Mac, and it's on Windows. And when you have it, you have to turn off the pop-up blockers on your PC.
Okay.
So
Interesting. Okay.
if you want, let me pull my Discord back up. So in my group, where it says, where is it? It should be like donate to Woody, not donate to Woody, but
That's a good place to go too.
right here, AOO coin link. I have it right here.
Okay.
So you can copy and paste it, and if you want to, support my channel, you know, you can. There's the Blue Coins page, and down here is my ID. If you want to do that, it's not required, dude. But
if you want Woody to speed around in Elite War.
no, I'm not gonna speed around. I'm not gonna speed around. I'm not speeding around. I'm gonna say what I have. I'm gonna say what I
Yeah, what,
have.
30 seconds?
I'm loaded and ready. 45 seconds.
Honestly, kind of would prefer to see how you do Elite War without speed anyway.
Oh god, it's hard.
Probably more.
It's hard.
Rare.
It's hard.
Yeah, I mean it's hard, but like it's probably better for people to see that than.
But after this, I'm ending the stream because I need to get to sleep. I do need to sleep, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you work all last night?
I did, and I got to work tonight.
Oof.
Tonight will be my last night of work, and then I get 6 days off. So within those 6 days, I'll be streaming in the actual main server, doing a live there.
I get tonight, tomorrow off, and then I got to work Christmas.
Congratulations. All right.
Go Woody, go. Go Woody, go.
So right off the bat, these guys know who I am, so they're very knowledgeable of who I am. So at this point, I gotta watch to see who their big players are, and how many people did they bring to the table. So we counted 40, 1, 2, 3, so 43. They have. I don't think we have that. Interesting.
You guys have like 56 or so.
Did we? Okay, I wasn't paying attention, so I'm gonna wait. There we go. Now they can see me. Damn, I should have waited just a little bit extra. Now, hopefully, we just go straight forward and see who's gonna win. Hopefully, the last thing these guys want to do is just start trying to do one of these things and flank us, because then I'm gonna be forced to speed. And then me and all the 41s will just go straight for the castle if that's the case. But hopefully it'll just be like cool. See, this is where we mess up at, is that we should not be attacking. Oh, we should not be defending. Like this.
Because you get a separate boost if you join after, right?
Well, it's more you want to always attack the city.
Mm-hmm.
And not defend, because the boost. This game has always favored attacking.
Yeah, so we kind of always knew that in the back of our heads, but when 896 and 923 played last week, Yahtzee and Lays hit each other 1v1 on flags. And holy shit, that it was night and day differences.
Yep.
When one side was on attack and when the other one was. They basically both killed each other when they were attacking. And, I mean, based off the first one, you wouldn't expect that.
I should have just waited. I got 4.3 in there still.
Zoom.
Speed.
Yeah.
Faster.
That's the way I hate.
Go.
Oh, is he gonna get caught?
Ooh, your boy got caught.
Oh.
It's alright.
Yeah, you'll kill most of the people that are AFK at the base.
They're locked out. Okay, get in here.
Nice.
Oh, you guys might.
This is a win.
No.
These guys are going to speed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
Go watch the other thing.
Yeah.
We're going to win that battle. Go watch the other battle.
We're going to win this even without
That's a great hit.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, we
won it's over.
Well, they can't join now.
GG.
Yeah, they can't join.
GG.
Just like that.
Very nice.
Ta-da!
I
Just
thought you
like
were trying
that.
to get off that top 100 page, Woody.
I know.
That's not how you do that.
You didn't have to waste hardly any speeds though.
Exactly.
We mean that's not how you do that.
When
You
Woody
barely
said
was
Very
no
nice.
wasting
to
any.
like the first,
Congratulations. Beautiful. That was very nice.
Yeah, so when you guys have PC, on this, don't ever use it for void. Don't ever use it for GC or anything that you can actually lose troops. And the reason is to drag the mouse over to speed or to bubble. It's a long time. And in void, it'd be, put it this way: the 2 seconds it takes for you to drag over here, your city can be burning.
And you can't zoom out and zoom in when you're on
And
the
you
map.
can't zoom out and zoom in.
Yeah, I was about to ask about that. I've been meaning to ask you if you knew how to do
Yeah,
that.
you can't zoom out and zoom in. BlueStacks you can, but BlueStacks, you get caught using BlueStacks, you really want to throw your city away.
Nope.
Exactly. So it's kind of not worth it at that
I
point.
think I've actually straight up told a rep in the past that I had used BlueStacks, and there wasn't an issue with it.
Well, so the issue is this: is that when people log into BlueStacks, right, and they save their information there, anyone else that logs into it changes the buying and everything, all so on and so forth. As soon as that person logs back into that BlueStacks with that account, which will probably be the last account that was there, you're back in it, so you can unbind it to whatever they changed it to. You can still unbind it. That's the problem with BlueStacks. That's how people get their city stolen. Oh, it was hacked. No, they put it on BlueStacks. And they finally logged back into the game, and lo and behold, that same city that they sold or traded, whatever you want to call it, has literally just been taken.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's something like that is probably what happened to Lita.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, unless they put like a passcode on their city, I would imagine.
You should put a passcode on it. Fortunate for me, being who I am, anyone takes my shit, trust me, I'll get it back real quick. Hey, Camel, get my shit back. I don't know how, but it's gone. You know what I mean? Give it back.
Yeah, but if you set a passcode, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
If they log back into their old binding, they still can't get in through the passcode.
Well, as long as they don't have the passcode.
Yeah.
Well, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you do a city exchange, that should be the first thing that you trade. A change is the passcode.
I agree, 100%. 100% on that one. Are they gonna give me my damn merits? I'm close to merits right now. Like, check this out. I'm that close to be hitting Brigader. So that's how not all Elite Wars end up like that. That was just happened to be. We seen it. There only had 4 million in there, and so I was like kind of 100% that their 41s went with the pact, and they weren't here watching the stream to see that me and Kay held back until it joined.
Yeah, you and Cade we're gonna eat all of them.
Yeah, we would have. We would have eaten it. Honestly, I might have been able to eat it by myself. But,
yeah, that line was not going down super quick.
Oh, dude, no. That's I wonder what 670 is thinking when it was happening. They're probably like, no. And they're good people. They're very good people. So don't think that I'm talking shit about them, or if they're in here or see this, I'm not talking shit about them. They're good people. They might not even see me come into the game. That's another thing. Like how I try to get in there as fast as possible, and like get in right away, because they might not see that I joined. And if they don't think I joined, and they don't see me walking, that's another thing. Oh, Woody's not here. Cool. Fuck, there goes Woody.
The little Waikiki sneaky.
Yep. Well, I mean, Elite War. How many speeds did that take? I think it was like what, 10 speeds. Yeah.
Not that many.
It wasn't that many. That wasn't that many. So that was GG. That was where did that move us? Where did that move us now? In ranking wise, I know it says it on our screen, but I want to go through here. To 77. So we were what, 81? Now we're in 77. So that means this portion is going to be one of these guys from here. From here, are going to challenge us. So probably end up being these guys right here.
Hey Woody, do you remember like what the highest rank was you guys got before you got merged in Elite War?
I think we were sitting around 140.
Okay.
Yeah, right around here at 140.
Wait, was that? You guys have a battle against 858?
Where?
Not one that you've already like one coming up on schedule.
Yep, sure do.
Shit. Oh man, you should have saved your speeds for that one, bro.
You think so?
I'm just kidding.
Now
yeah,
you got me curious to see exactly what 858 got cooking now.
They're the nation that gave 904 the hard time in Global Conquest.
It's not locked, is it? Oh, my shit's frozen right now. You have to wait. That's another thing about PC. Your shit will freeze. And it will crash.
Yeah, I think I tried to do Kill Event for like 15 minutes on PC once and then just gave up.
Open up the task manager. Come on now.
I found BlueStacks to be the easiest way for me to empty out an account with like a lot of resources. But that's
Well, yeah, because you're able
problem.
to set our macros on it and run it like that. But I mean, that's another reason why it's a third party, considered a third party, is because the macros. That's an auto. You set the action, and then you just hit play and loop it.
Right, or you auto clicker.
Yeah, and that is literally just like a bot.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's
Yes, it is.
like literally, it's just like a bot.
One time, I heard someone got 7,500 scouts because they pissed someone off, but that's fine.
7,500 scouts. See, that person is the one that ruined it for everyone.
Yeah.
That's the person that ruined it for everyone. You can thank him.
I'm sure. I'm sure they'll do it.
No, man, I'm going to have to wait for this. All right, once it hits 10:30, so in 15 minutes, I am going to bed, whether I am live or not. I am going to bed. Don't care. Y'all at that point can suck it. No offense.
I'll be going to bed too. I worked all last
Are
night.
you sure?
Busy. Stupid.
You can automate clicks with just Windows.
I don't even want a computer. No.
And automate tasks with just Windows. You don't need extra programs for it.
Yeah, but the problem is the download here. You can't right click to where you can do that. It's not like how internet pages where you can set a macros up like Firefox is. Like an add-on. This is an actual program to where it doesn't allow you.
It does.
Well, if you're able to do it, I would keep it to yourself. If I'm just being real with you, why is this not?
There's some really smart computer guys out there, especially my alliance, that have figured things out like that. Just kind of introduce them to stuff, and they're like, "Oh, but here's all the extra shit you can do that you didn't know about." I'm like, "Okay, well, I've done my job."
Why can't I move my screen right now? What the fuck? There it goes. There it goes. It clicks. Okay, so we're going into. What was that? 858? You said?
Yeah. I mean, even before merger, both of those nations were both like stacked depth-wise. Now they're They're basically what 896 and 923 would look like
if they got merged together.
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
858, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
I don't think there's any way Camel would merge those two nations together. 923 and 896.
We can hope, brother.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. Like I would never say nothing can't happen. Oh, Riddick.
I mean, they're both great nations, but them merged together would ruin the 900 nations.
And if you look at that nation message there, the shitheads. Look at the nation message there for a second, Woody.
The nation message.
I don't think you can look on the.
Click on. If you click on the capital.
Oh.
Go to cabinet. See the top?
Always on 904 mind.
They sent me that message. I thought it was funny.
Oh boy. 904 sees this. 904 sees this.
See it.
904
The
sees
thing is, we're all friends. Like they're literally in our Discord.
Gotcha.
server. Yeah.
So you guys think I'm gonna be able to take these guys in Elite War?
Yeah, I think you can, but they're gonna bring it.
I mean, it's going to come down to who's more disciplined.
No, I mean they can speed around all they want, but they still have to go through me.
Yeah.
Like I can just sit back and play defense and let them use all their speeds until the last 5 minutes, and then use mine.
Yeah, it really just comes down to how many people they bring in, like online.
1238. Oh, they actually got a lot.
Yeah, I mean they were sending like hella people at the Capitol against 904 during global.
They're pretty strong too. Okay, well, if I'm awake, I'll join. If not, like I said, I'm not. Elite War is not really my huge thing. We do gotta check out 934, and then I'm going to bed. Only because one of my boys, Ali, wants to check it out. I've already passed it. See, you can tell I'm already starting to get tired.
So are we finally gonna know why darkness hates this nation?
Yep.
Wait a minute. This is Darkness's old nation. You're right.
Yeah, it is.
You're right. Wow. Yeah. Oh, they are split the fuck up. They are split up. They're in civil war, aren't they? Oh man, yeah. Darkness is actually in here. Don't go to 934, Woody. Ooh.
That ship sailed.
Yeah, that's But you know what? Here's the thing. These guys want a merger, right? And I went over to their nation and I tried to talk sense into them. And I'm actually in their Viber as well. I tried to talk sense into what they needed to do by eliminate the resource sellers and stop logging into your farms or what. And it's the farmers that are there that are like, oh, they're trying to be trolls. Well, like, you're not gonna win anything. Like 934 are going to see the 700s real soon. Like merged or not, they're going to start seeing them. They're going to start seeing the 800s. They're going to start seeing the 700s. It's going to happen. And when that day happens, it's going to be rough for them. Because let's check and see what their BP is. Like how much BP did I actually have? Oh man. Darkness, sorry, I would 0 you out. I would. What? What? Well, you're in 385 now, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
I would eat. Eventually it's gonna happen. I mean, I've already seen 385. Put it that way. In Void, that sucked. Had to play very carefully, and we lost our ass. We got our ass kicked too. So.
What did you guys go over? Who you got for Void already?
Yeah, I've looked at it. We went against them in Frenzy and we lost. So I mean, they come with numbers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Void is a completely different animal.
Void's a different animal. Yes.
We're better at Void than we are at Frenzy. What's up, Woody?
What's up? What's up? You guys gonna bring it, right? You gonna bring it?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah?
gonna be fun, man. Looking forward to it.
Are you? Are you looking forward to let's attack this guy? Oh fuck! Here comes Woody. He's hitting a different city that didn't hide their troops. Fuck! Let him burn.
We're gonna go over to Home Depot and pick up some extra workers just so we have some people focus on you the entire game.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I might not even be playing. Like that's around Christmas time. I'm gonna be real with you.
It's a rough event, yeah, between
Yeah.
Christmas and New Year's. So I anticipate people should be enjoying time with their families. So we'll have a good time. We'll do it.
I honestly don't care if we win or lose it. Honestly, dude. Like, if we win it, cool. Am I gonna go for Tyrant? No, no, I'm not gonna go with Tyrant. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't.
That's what you say now. That's what you say now. Then you get emotionally invested. And you're gonna speed everywhere.
Here's the thing. I always tell my alliance, and I've said this before, guys, I'm gonna sit out. I'm sitting out Frenzy. I'm sitting out Void. Let the kids play. And then when I go visit the other nation, there's always a fucking 34 or a 36 that says, fuck you, Woody. Blah, 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 blah. You talk to Snap, and well, then Woody shows up. And guess what? That 34 or 36 is still underneath the bubble the entire time. Like, I'll port right next to them. Like, excuse me, what were you saying? what was that?
Give them a little fireworks.
Oh yeah, but I have 552 is going to come with numbers. I know that. I remember that. I remember that. So that's something that people need to be aware in my own nations that they'll come with 60, 70 people. So am I safe? What do you think, Tofu? Am I safe? You guys give it a swing? Tofu.
He got real quiet.
He got real quiet. Whoa. You gonna give Woody a swing? I mean, do I think they can hurt me? Yeah. But I did take a 57 shot and only lost 268. But then again...
Yeah, but you'd have like K coming in to reinforce you and...
Oh, 100% they will.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a game changer for the Void right there.
Damn, still not enough to get that fucking brigade or whatever you want to call it. But, alright. Did we check out everything? I think we did.